I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. Together we overcome. Together we can be stopped. Onitile koro oladara. We will reach those goals we set together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea okay. We will lose together. Together we win. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together.
Together we can be strong.
We rise, we fall together.
Yes, guys. Yes, people. We're back. Another live stream, another video. We actually still have some topics to go through for the second stream in a row during the international break. Didn't really expect this, but I am not complaining. I am not complaining. Is there a lag on the camera? No, it's fine. It's fine. All right, cool. Big up to everybody in here. Big up my guy, Benga. That's actually you. Big up my guy. Everybody check out his tunes in the description below. If it's not there, refresh it. Refresh it. But everybody head over there and check his tracks. Some of the most upbeat Chelsea beats you could ask for. And also, very, very good music. Big up to my guy. Good to see you on the streams. Hit the like button and subscribe to everybody that's locked in. And again, if you guys want to know who's behind the brilliant music that we play at the start of most streams, it's this guy right here. Big up Benga, big up everybody that's locked in, big up Warrior. Don't remind me about the Shameless FC predictions, bro, because my head's about to get hot again. 12th. We were predicted 12th again. Thanks, Poch. Thanks, Poch. Motherfucker. This is the whole reason why our club isn't being rated, by the way, because we're making dumbass decisions in nearly every game. It's the fucking manager. But we're not going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about the Lavia injury. What else? John Terry. We're going to talk about John Terry. How dare John Terry charge for autographs? We're going to talk about that. Badiashile is back in training. Mudryk has avoided injury. We might talk about the John Terry Mount comments, but that's only if you guys really want to discuss it. There's not any more that I need to say on that topic that I haven't already said in the last 3-4 months. So I think John Terry's waffling on that one, but I don't really have much more to say on that. Also, the home kit leaks. We didn't talk about that yesterday. A little bit on Malang Sarr. Couple of El Uwahi quotes on his failed Chelsea move. Other than that, that's about it. Yeah, we were predicted 12th again on Shameless. Let me see if I can get the table up. Oh, no, I need to delete a picture. Let me find something. Yeah, all right, cool. That one can go. Right, so this was the Shameless FC predictions. Which just... How United got predicted 4th, I will never understand. I will never understand, let alone us being in 12th, even though I think we're both 1 place away from each other in the league. Tottenham in 6th, you know what, that's probably not that bad. There's not really any other issues except Chelsea just in 12th and United in 4th. Like, I'd be more likely to reverse that. Personally, Aston Villa above Chelsea, West Ham above Chelsea. I'm taking this shit off. Because pissing me off. But we will come back to that in match day 38, where hopefully Chelsea are in the top 4. Hopefully. Sean, I get there's a lot of teams better than us, but that's because we're setting up like shit, and that's the biggest problem. Like, I rate the team that we have. I don't rate the way that we play. The way that we play is just crap. Bro, it was a vote. It was a vote from everyone on Shameless. So I was constantly getting outvoted every single place that I tried to put Chelsea at. Until we got to 12. Because, yeah, we got to be back in fucking 12, don't we? Big up, my guy. Keep shining. Keep making brilliant music. And keep doing you, bro. Big up, my guy. Also, if you ever want a link to the streams, you are always welcome on. Always welcome on. You guys lack a striker, Lewis. Your ownership should have had doing that. Yeah, but we don't make enough chances in game. And that's because the setup's shit. We don't dominate an attack because we have a gaping chasm on the left called Ben Chilwell. Then it's the same story as last season. We have a lot of possession. We do nothing with it. We concede a free goal and we can't come back. Same story as last season. But the personnel's different. So we got to look at the deeper reasons. And the deeper reasons is the setup sucks. That's it. Man said we're in our banter era right now. Oh, God forbid. Sam tweet. What? It's not match day. What's he tweeting about? Let's see what he's saying. Oh, fucking hell. So it's not even 6 weeks. If this is true. Oh, get in the bin. Medical sources confirming the news that Lavia's ligament injury. At the moment, the estimated time scale is around 8 weeks, but it could go down if the swelling heals. So it's 6 to 8 weeks as it stands, which just... Psh. Oh, I haven't even changed the backgrounds. 1 second. 1 second. So Lavia out for 6 to 8 weeks as it stands. 6 to 8 weeks. This isn't ideal, but again, I'm not really panicking or crying too much because this isn't the biggest issue for me right now. Right now, we're playing as shit. We're playing like shit. And it's not because Lavia isn't in the squad. It's because we're setting up like crap. We have Ugo Chukwu anyway, or Ugo Chukwu. I don't know how to pronounce his name. If we need somebody who can play the deeper role. So we can work with this, but it's not ideal. Realistically, he's out till early to mid-October to mid-November, which is going to be the hardest part of our season, and he's not going to have any match sharpness. It's not great. It's not great. Would you trust Ugochukwu? Yes. Well, he hasn't done anything not to make me think he could be trusted. Throw him into the deep end and see how he survives. Does he do well? Does he do shit? We'll figure it out. But right now, he's had one good game against Wimbledon. If you were to throw him off the bench against Bournemouth or something, cool. I'm here for it. Ugochukwu. Is that how you say it? Ugochukwu. I think I got that right. Let me know. Let me know. I'll figure it out. I'm sure I'll hear other people say it and then I'll get the hang of it. But I am so shit of pronunciations. It's unbelievable. But yeah, 6 to 8 weeks for Lavia. Should have been ready for Bournemouth, but in typical Chelsea fashion, he's injured. He's injured. Well, there's not really much more we could do about this. Let's just hope he can come back quickly. Put him in a development game or something to try and get him some sharpness. And, oh, I did get it right. Let's go. Let's go. Big up, my guy. For real, Lewis, what do you think it is with all these injuries? I don't know, because we can't speculate on it too much. Could they be getting overtrained? Maybe. Could he have just rolled his ankle and it just really fucked him? Maybe. We don't know. We don't know. All we know is that we're getting a lot of injuries again. And it's not ideal. It's really not ideal. 8 weeks. That is a fucker, man. I thought it would have been only 6. We might have seen him by the end of October. I guess not. I guess not. With rehabilitation and sharpness, it might be a little bit more. Might be a little bit more. Big up my guy, Glenn. Big up, brother. This is dead. Was Lavia ever injury prone? I don't remember. I don't remember him ever having a long injury record. I'll have a look now. Yeah, he's had one injury and he missed like 10 games for it. Yeah, he's not injury prone. He's not injury prone. He's had one injury. Look at the record. One hamstring injury and that's it. So nothing too deep. We're not gonna call him injury prone or anything that early. Lewis's board is allocated 1 billion. How can we say this though when the biggest issue that we have is the way the manager sets us up? We're not being set up to win games, so how can we put the blame on the board? But he's young, yeah, but he's got one injury. I've seen young players with like pages of injuries. He's got one. Like I wouldn't call Lavia injury prone personally, because I'm not seeing a lot of injuries on there. Apparently, he's a bad tackle in training. Okay, then it had nothing to do with the way we're training as a team. That was a moment, probably in a small skills game or something like that. Can't blame the medical team on that. Yeah, Kudus. Kudus has a fuck ton of injuries. There was another youth player we were linked with a lot of injuries. I don't remember the name for the life of me right now, but I wouldn't necessarily just outright blame this on the medical team. I wouldn't do it. And especially blame it on the board. How, when our biggest issue right now is our manager and his setup, are we blaming the board? Doku, that was it. I thought it was Doku, but I didn't want to sound like an idiot if it wasn't him. But yeah, Doku, he's had hella injuries. That's actually a worry. Type in Romeo Lavia injury history on Google. You'll see one injury. One injury, and that's it. This is just unlucky. That's all that is. So Lavia, get well soon and everything, but right now we have bigger issues. We have much bigger issues. On some more positive notes, though, Badiashile is back in full first team training. Hopefully, he should be ready for, let's say, the Brighton game, because he does still need to get match shot, so he won't go straight into the starting lineup. But at least one player's back. Broja, I think, is close to first team fitness as well, so that's two positives. So yeah, it's not all negative, people. It's not all negative. Footy Insider 24/7 also said Chelsea are ready to sell defender Malang Sarr this week, with several clubs in Turkey monitoring the situation. Is the Turkish window still open? What the fuck? When does that close? The 15th. Oh, we can still sell him to Turkey. Hey! Trabzonspor or Fenerbahce or Galatasaray or anybody, come get a Club World Cup winner. Come get a Club World Cup winner. I don't know, man. I've got a really bad cough. Heat wave and I've got a cold. Figure that one out. Figure that one out. But we're better than we were yesterday. Yesterday was way worse. Right now, my throat just feels a bit annoyed. Feels a bit annoyed. Everyone wants to talk about the John Terry situation. Yeah, let's bring that up. Let's bring that up. So, John Terry is charging for autographs. How dare he? 25 to 30 quid a ticket, 100 quid for an autograph, and 500 quid for dinner with him. Tickets are still available. So, I've seen a lot of people moaning about this. Why? If you're dumb enough to pay for this, then that's a you problem, personally. Man said 100 quid for an autograph. I saw people getting 100 quid, getting autographs for free on Saturday. If you don't want to pay 100 quid for an autograph, that's your own prerogative. This is your own money. I don't think this is anything to rip John Terry about. This is just a business idea. All this is a business idea. Time is money, and his time is a business. People have paid for his time for years now. You must be mad if you think he's not going to monetize it for his own gain. Certain man are spending this amount of money on dates and they're not even getting shags. At least you're spending this amount and you know what you're getting. I don't think there's anything wrong with this personally. Do I think it's a bit too much money? I mean, I'm not going to pay for it. I'm not going to put that money aside. But clearly there's people that would. And if you're one of those people that want to do it, go for it. Your money is your money. I'm not going to tell you how to spend it. I'm not going to tell you how to spend it at all. But yeah, I don't get why people are complaining about it. He's a legend. Why is he doing this? I swear there's companies where you can pay to get birthday wishes or pay for appearances and all this shit. Why are we getting annoyed that John Terry's doing it and he's probably doing it himself? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Now, I've said I'm not paying for this, personally. Maybe a ticket, like 30 quid ain't that deep, personally. Yeah, Cameo, that's the name of it, Cameo. You can pay for birthday wishes. Should that be free too because they're celebrities? No. This is a business. It's a straight business. It's a bit overpriced, but I mean, when there's demand, there's supply. Man are going to pay for this. Because I remember Fata telling me on Friday, oh, John Terry's in Basingstoke for a dinner. This is probably what it was. Or if it's Hazard, hey, now that's completely different. That's completely different. But you see what I mean? There could be a completely different player that you would pay that money for a dinner with. And if you want to do that, you do that. But I'm not going to get annoyed at John Terry for it. Do what you want. DK, what the fuck is this? Lewis has a cold because I'm not reading the end of that, but vamos. Big up for the super chat. Big up for the super chat. 65 likes. What is this? Just because it's the international break, don't mean we have to be lazy. We can get 150 likes. Run that up, people. Run that up. Ask if he'll let you stream the dinner. I'll probably have to pay a bit more for that. I'll probably have to pay a little bit more for that. Dinner with JT or Soldier Boy? Pick one, Lewis. Can I just pick Hazard? I'd rather pick Hazard. Man said Vamos is crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. I'm only gonna get the new FIFA because I want to run pro clubs. That's it. Can we super chat for sound effects? If you want. Like, I never tell you what to do with your money. You guys choose to super chat because you guys want to help the channel out. And I'm always grateful, always appreciative of it. But I'll never tell you what to do or criticize you for the money that you spend. Same way with this. If you lot want to spend 500 quid for dinner with John Terry, do it. But you know what you're getting. At least you're paying for what you want. Let me troll Lewis. Terry finna go broke. It's all mad. I think people are crazy enough to pay that money, though. I think people are crazy enough to do that. That's why the price is so high. Yeah, we're gonna do a pro clubs on here for next year. Well, next FIFA. Next FIFA. I just need to get an Elgato and then we can run it. What other news is there? Well, there was a John Terry Mount comments. I already said I felt John Terry was waffling about Mount, but whatever. Mace is proper Chelsea through and through. Get in the bin, my guy. Get in the bin. Respectfully, no. Mace ain't proper Chelsea. I'm not listening to this crap. Thank you very much, and best of... this is on Saturday, so I'm just going to remember the Legends game instead. See, yeah. Take Mount back. John Terry's proper Chelsea forced out. You think I listen to everything John Terry says? No. If John Terry knows something that we don't know about the Mason Mount situation, don't hint at it. Simple as. Don't hint at it. Tell us. Tell us what the other side of the story is. Because what I know about the story is we offered him 200k a week and he left for 50k more. I know he leaked to Fabrizio that he wasn't re-signing to lower his valuation and force Chelsea to sell him. I know that he gave the most fake and pathetic farewell in modern football that looked like an ISIS video. And he called Manchester United home in day one. That ain't proper Chelsea to me. If you know something more, tell us. If not listening to this PR bollocks. I weren't even listening to Didier Drogba when he was talking about the Mount situation. Think I'm going to listen to you? No. No. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. Just because man are football players, just because man are football legends does not mean I have to listen to them. It doesn't. Pre-recorded as well, exactly. Why am I listening? He managed to make Kai Havertz's farewell look good. And that guy tried to write some big waffle page about how much he got what it meant to be Chelsea, and then said I'm an Arsenal player 5 minutes afterwards. How you make that look good says a lot. Says a fucking lot. What else? Home kit. This is meant to be next season's home kit. Blue and orange is meant to be the new design. Riyadh Air might be our sponsor for next season. Infinite Athlete, as it stands, is meant to be our front of shirt sponsor for this season and our sleeve sponsor from the year after. What are you guys' thoughts? Let me know, people. Let me know. I'm still here. Mount was forced out. The club wouldn't allow him in. This is waffle. This is waffle. The club didn't allow or disallow him. In fact, let me move that so I'm on the side of it. Yeah. The club didn't allow or disallow him to write a farewell or speak a farewell himself. He could have made that look a lot better. He chose not to. He chose to pre-record it 2-3 weeks in advance, and it was like 50 seconds, and it was a load of waffle. Not listening to it. We are not listening to it. DK to Lewis Pro Clubs, we will be there. Defo, man. I think we'll do a members and a streamers Pro Clubs. Or we might try and merge the two. Yeah, Loftus-Cheek, proper farewell. Who else? Azpilicueta. That was the real one. N'Golo Kante, another one. Get rid of that white part or change the color. I don't really mind it. Not bad. My personal opinions on this kit. I don't hate it. I don't think it looks amazing. I think I need to see what it's like in the flesh. It's another one of them ones. Doesn't wow me immediately. I did say blue with orange either has the potential to be an all-timer or an absolute disaster class. But this don't look too bad. I thought it'd be a lot worse. Chloe says it's vile. Fair enough. Big up, Sean. The kit will not look like that. It's just guesswork. I won't like footy headlines usually gets them correct. And months in advance, they get it correct. So I do think there's a level of accuracy to it. You might see a couple hints and changes, but for the most part, this is what it should look like. Europa League colours don't even... the way we're playing right now, we probably should be grateful to even have that. 3 out of 10, maybe we'll be better in person. Kai was respectful at least. Oh, don't even do that. Kai was the biggest waffle merchant going. Oh, I love Chelsea. I love the club, the fans. I want to make it work here. Blah, blah, blah. Then he's shaking his ass for everybody in Europe. Oh, my dream is to go to Real Madrid. Then 2 weeks later, no, my dream is to go to Arsenal. Kai wasn't respectful. Kai was as big of a waffle merchant as Mount was. White armpits are what I hear about the most. I don't mind it. Like, I like it on this season, so I have a feeling it will be better next season. Or just as good. What else? Ask yourself why the club have farewell comps for Loftus-Cheek and Havertz, but not Mount, Lewis. Deep it, bro. Loftus-Cheek made sense because he didn't go to a rival. I already said I was embarrassed by the way the club moved with the Havertz departure. They started notching him off for a straight 3 hours after he was announced to Arsenal. Oh, a winner in blue. Oh, we will miss you. Oh, King Kai. Oh, stick it in my mouth, Kai. Dickheads. Fucking hell, man. I'm glad they learnt from that with the Mount situation. That's what I felt it was. Because that admin was getting cooked after the third tweet. Everyone was telling him, bro, move on. It's been 3 tweets in 3 hours. Stop tweeting about this guy. I was just saying with Mount, I think they got the message after the Havertz one. Thank the Lord. Raw, a lot of people don't like the white colour. Fair enough. The orange is going to look out of place. When have we ever had a blue and orange kit? But that's why I want to see if they make it work. I missed the I don't. No, there was no pause. The admin knew exactly the way he was moving. There was no pause. I said what I said. It is what it is. Yeah, Bobby. Big facts. Big fucking facts. What else do we have? Spoke on Terry and Mount. Mudryk appears to have avoided an injury after taking part in Ukraine's latest training session. Good. It's 2 players who aren't injured, thank the Lord. Wrap Enzo Fernandez in bubble wrap while he's in Bolivia right now because I think they're, 3,000 miles above sea level? Oxygen levels there are moving crazy. Let's hope he survives. What else? Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. Right, we're gonna send the link out. While I'm doing this, as always, super chat. If you want to guarantee your comment gets read out, and if you want to join the super chat lottery. Let's see what everyone's saying. Nearly 500 in here. Big up. Only 100 likes, so let's get to 200. Let's get to 200, guys. Yes, guys.
Assalamu alaikum.
What are we saying?
Oh, not bad. Not bad.
So, Lavia out for 6 to 8 weeks is what we're hearing.
Fuck's sake, man.
It's been coming in
November.
Yes, guys.
Oh, Jimmy got that echo.
It's all mad.
November is looking peak, I can't lie.
But that's November. I don't know.
International breaks.
That's either when we play Spurs or City.
Fucking
And even then, we'll need to get some sharpness.
It's after those two, basically.
I was gonna say you're looking at his first game is probably gonna be
Newcastle.
yeah, not. Depending. It depends. Like it'd probably be Brighton, depending on you're looking at like.
With the way
Wait,
Poch is moving, it'll be a long time after he comes
That's what I'm
back.
saying because like he's probably not gonna. He's not gonna throw him in against like Tottenham or City. You'd imagine, depending on other injuries. Like so, I'm looking at where you're looking at potentially Brighton maybe that he throws him in.
He likes him fit as well.
December,
like,
at least.
really fit.
So yeah, you're looking at December 2nd potentially is the first game he'll play. Potentially, obviously, all of this is speculation. I would say.
Yo, he likes them what?
Fit.
He likes him fit. Like to a different level fitness. Like I've heard some of the people talking about like old players and stuff when they used to play at Spurs, like the gay contest. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, it's crazy the amount of fitness they do.
I'm fucking with you, Zach. That just sounded crazy.
You like them as fit.
He likes them what? I said,
Really, you should have paused for me. You should have paused.
When is Brighton actually? Is it second, like 9 December?
Nah, I'm just fucking with you, bro.
Wait, Brighton's a December game?
Yeah, Brighton's the 2nd of December.
Oh, fuck. I thought it was October. All right, cool. Thought we had that game way earlier. Crap. Okay, that's another one in the middle of...
It's probably around like that international break period, the second one. Which is...
Well, it's not the biggest of our issues anyway, to be honest. It's just not ideal.
No. I'll be real.
Bournemouth is away, isn't it?
If everyone's fit, Bournemouth is away. If everyone's fit, he doesn't start anyway. To be honest, so.
Bro.
Who, Lavia?
Lavia?
Yeah, he doesn't start if everyone's fit.
Yeah, he was.
I think he does.
I think he does.
Yeah, I do.
I don't think he If everyone's fit, for me, he doesn't start.
It depends how you see it, innit? Like, because I don't know whether they're planning on like long term, like having Enzo and Caicedo in the double pivot, and then like either Palmer or Nkunku in the 10, or Lavia, Caicedo in the pivot. I don't know, innit? I don't know what they want to do long term, but I mean, Lavia could start. Lavia could start. Like, he's definitely good enough to start in a double pivot, but it's just whether.
If Potts was going to do what he normally does and do a 4-2-3-1, then Scott's right, to be fair, but we don't know what he's going to do anymore, do we?
That's why I said when everyone's fit. I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking when everyone's fit. Our midfield is Enzo and Nkunku, Caicedo.
I'm not going to lie. If you're playing this left back at left wing, then you have to.
Then we're all just guessing, yeah.
I cannot do a left back at left wing and 3 number 8s or 6s. Nah, I can't do that.
I can't do Chilwell full stop, bro. This guy's not been good for a long time.
Sometimes in life, you got to deal with it.
It's inevitable.
What can you do? Like, there's nothing we can do, isn't it? Like,
it's inevitable.
That left back. What do you want to start then?
But I've seen people say, like, just move Chilwell to left back and then, it'll be fine. The guy cannot defend, bro. The guy cannot defend.
Bro, he was the supposed left back for England against Ukraine, and my man spent most of the game playing fucking left wing anyway.
It was horrible.
This guy's just a horrible footballer. He is Alonso. Bro, when I watch him, I just think of Alonso.
Respect Alonso.
No, he's just
respect for Alonso.
No, Alonso was shit.
Alonso was shit, yeah. But at least you knew when he gets the ball, boom. Like, just.
I rated Chilwell. I'm not going to lie. I did used to rate Chilwell up until. But then I was thinking about when I dated it. His last run of form, good form, was under Tuchel as a left wing back. You're going back 3 years now to that first Tuchel
That's
season.
why I think everyone's still fucking milking Chilwell off about this, because when we lost him 2 seasons ago, our title race collapsed.
Around December time,
Chilwell's brilliant. Like, you can't say we're better without him. We lost the league without him.
That's another.
We lost a lot of midfielders at that point as well, though.
That's another myth people have. There's no way in hell we'll win a league title with Havertz starting as our striker.
The narrative. I hear it, bro.
We had Loftus-Cheek playing DM striker. I remember one game he played all 3. He started. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's no way we win a fucking league title.
With the Chilwell thing, though, they're not entirely wrong in terms of like him and James getting injured did derail us, but. That's the whole point. Is that injury?
They're definitely gassing it. Like,
but that injury that he got fucked him. That injury he got killed it because he used to be able to do, he can't do now because he's just like his legs are made.
The Juventus game, he got that injury, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like his legs, his hamstrings, and his knees are made of Swiss cheese, and that's the problem. Is the injury he got fucked him, and people are still thinking he's the same guy before the injury. It's the same thing with the like Hudson-Odoi thing. He was better, but the thing with Hudson-Odoi is everyone kept talking about before injury. Well, it doesn't matter. He got injured and it fucked him. You can't talk to me about what he was before the injury because we have to talk about what he is now. It's the same thing with Brozier. If Brozier comes back and is shit, then it doesn't matter at all what he did before the injury. At all.
It was like Loftus-Cheek and all, wasn't it? That injury killed him as well.
Loftus-Cheek was able to adapt.
He was brilliant.
But he was able to adapt. And that's the thing, is the best players, after those injuries, can adapt.
Change his game up. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it took him like 3 years. You have to go on loan a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, listen, and I used to be a huge Chilwell fan. Now I don't really care. But even now, I'm tired of the focus being on him. That's why I want him to be banned, so we can really stop letting him get away with shit. This manager's getting away with
this manager to me.
Just don't play Chilwell left wing and we win. I promise you, when he benches him, this fucker is still gonna lose, bro.
It's when he benches him.
He's gonna lose.
I don't think he's gonna bench him because if
he's not.
He is. What? He's gonna bench him. We're all gonna tell him on Twitter.
Like, I just got to get better. I'm gonna be playing there, so I got to get better at it. I'm like, get better.
Yeah, he's talking as if the manager's told him he's going to be there for a consistent amount of time.
You don't have to listen. You don't have to have a traditional benching with Chilwell. Chilwell is going to get injured. I'm sorry. I don't have to. He's going to get injured. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's hope it's soon without sounding too fucking horrible. Then
I'm just being real. He always gets injured. So when he does.
He right? It's just like predicting the Reece James injury.
I'm not trying to curse him or nothing. I'm just saying you're going to get injured, so you're going to get injured. And when you do, and someone else comes in, we're going to be here still moaning about this manager moving a certain way because I don't think it has anything to do with Chilwell. I think he's just tactically in a different space right now, which is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He's in a different. He's gonna keep making bullshit errors. I need to see him fix that first, because I've seen teams. There's certain teams that we've lost to this year that you can beat with Steve Sidwell in your midfield. You can beat these niggas with Tal Benaim in your defense. You can beat these niggas with Parker, Sidwell, and Romeo. Come on, like
who he played for Villa, right? No,
Fulham, Reading, Villa.
They sold him to Villa.
no, but I'm saying like we're acting like because Chilwell played, we shouldn't have beat West Ham or some of these teams that we've lost to, bro. We got to do better than this shit. Stop letting this nigga get away with making schoolboy errors and saying,
that's a good point. A good point to be fair. I've never thought of it like that.
If this guy's fit or if this guy plays, then we might win. No, how about you win now?
I'm with you.
Give me something.
I ain't with the excuses.
Yeah, that's my bad. Go ahead, guys. My bad.
Especially Villa, especially like Forest, man. Like we have no business losing to Forest at home, man.
Also,
like that's
Jimmy,
an abomination.
Jimmy, what I think makes this worse, I spoke about this. Me and Marshall and a couple of us spoke about this last night on Cadbury. What makes it worse is his comments. His comments about winning now. Like we spoke about the comments over there about it's the comments about it's months till we start. He's talking about months till we start winning titles, not till we start competing, till we start winning titles. So cool. If that's your mindset, you're working with the players week in, week out, every single day. So you obviously see what they're offering. If you think what they're offering is enough to win league titles within months, cool. Then my expectations of this team are a lot higher. I'm judging this team based on what you think they're capable of doing, which is winning league titles. So if I'm judging this, obviously, Kai, before you go, I understand there's a bit more nuance and a bit more common sense, right? Yeah. But this is where I think his comment, he just needs to shut the fuck up and stop talking. Like, stop talking. Show what this team is about on the pitch. Stop and show what you're about on the pitch. Stop these comments. Or saying when you get here, say this is going to take at least a year. Then cool. My expectations are kind of, keep
the same energy kind of thing.
I feel like he treats
these players and this team based on what he said. I'm judging this. I could reasonably judge this team based on they should be winning titles, which means at least half this team ain't good enough. Chilwell, Gallagher, Mudryk right now. I don't think Jackson is the striker to win us a league title right now. If we're talking today,
Silva,
right. Madueke, I'd say isn't right now. Not to say they can't be, but we're going off right now. I'd say our left back in general probably isn't right now. You could argue Silva potentially. Our goalkeeper isn't. And this is the thing: is you start building up. This type team isn't good enough to win titles. Anyone on this panel in the fan base can tell we're not ready to win titles, but no one wants us to. So this idiot just needs to shut the fuck up and stop talking about we're ready to win titles. No, we're not.
But that could be just like him talking because he wanted to keep his job, bro. A lot of managers stop because they want to win their job.
It took him 4 games to then revert to. It took him 4 games to go from we can win league titles to we need patience, and then it took him a week to go back to we can win league titles.
I agree.
A week he flip-flopped.
It's me. I agree. He's massively underachieving, man. I'm not saying he's doing good
because of clicks, isn't it? Like he always got his PR team, isn't it? So
the whole club has their PR, man.
A coach don't need clicks. He doesn't own a website.
He needs to keep. He wants to keep his job, man. As soon as if he changes his tone, then the man he doesn't seem like he's confident,
But he has changed his tone 3 or 4 times.
To argue that though, I don't think
he's just trying to gaslight us. Like
exactly. Daniel, that's exactly it.
It's like when your girl calls you, right? Just leave work, she calls you. She's like, "Yo, babe, can you get me some food?" You know damn well you ain't getting that food, right? You know you're tired as hell. You're not getting it. I'm not getting you shit. But you tell her, all right, fuck it, I'll get it for you. But you're not getting it. That's what he's doing to us. Like, yo,
bitch need to order Uber Eats, man. Doesn't need nobody to make food.
No, we're not getting no title. Stop lying to my face, bro.
But that's the thing, and I'll be real. If who's he?
Hold on a second, Daniel. You're saying that if your girl will ask you to bring herself food, if you're asking your girl to bring your food on her way home, you're saying yes and you're lying to her? Like you
I'm not about to argue with you on the phone for 30 minutes.
Yeah, man. Good luck with your single life, man.
I got you. Yeah. I ain't got shit. I'm tired. What do you mean?
Yeah, and I say to you, good luck with your life because it ain't happening.
It's worked out so far, man.
Exactly. It worked like so far.
It's worked out so far, man. It's all right.
Yeah, it works, man.
To argue that, like, kind of back on your point, is like who's he saying this to to keep his job. Because I'll be real, if he can say this as much as he wants, if the performances are shit, he's going to lose his job anyway. If his performances and the way he manages is shit, it doesn't matter what he says. Like,
yeah, Scott, I agree with you. But I don't believe you're naive to believe that he's just gonna say. He's not gonna say what we want to hear and what owner wants to hear, what the stakeholder wants to hear. He's gonna say, "Oh, we're gonna compete in a few." He's not gonna say, "Oh yeah, we're shit. We need to change the whole team."
I have a project. I know this project.
But he said that.
Take a little while. Nobody wants to hear.
Like Daniel said, he's trying to gaslight us into thinking that he's doing a good job.
Kai, but do you know what? The thing is? All he has to not say, by the way.
I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying it's a normal, like any corporate environment kind of mood, bro. Yeah, bro. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I was to say it's a normal thing. It doesn't mean it's good. Like
I agree. Again, I'm not protecting Poch. I think Poch has been doing a horrible job so far, man.
The thing for me, I would say, is all of this is fine. The comments yesterday he made 2 days ago are fine. If you just don't say what you said in the post-match press conference a week ago, if you just don't say what you said a week ago, no one's complaining because we can see you're keeping the same energy in terms of this is a win now mentality. But I can get behind that.
But he's very PR. He's very PR trained though. Him saying months. He didn't say how many months. Months could become years, bro. He didn't specifically say like, 3 months, 4 months will challenge. He said months. Months could be years, bro.
No, go and read the comments. He said this is not a year, 2 year thing. He said, go and read the comments. Like, again, I'd agree with you, but the comments he made is this is not a year, 2 year wait. I'll go find the comments because he did say that it was like he
implied. The patience comments? Because I think I can find it.
No, it's from 2 days ago.
Oh.
Because in the quote it said months. He didn't say like, in a few months. He said months. And months could be years. Just how they PR train, man.
No, I know, but he did say this is not going to take years. If I can find the fucking comments.
I don't want to hear y'all say shit. Don't tell me nothing that.
No, Jimmy. None of us accept any excuses, bro. None of us. We need to get at least top 4, bro.
Kai. Here we go.
I don't want to hear shit when y'all tell me anything Poch said.
What was it? This
one? I'm gonna tell you the same thing he just
said.
Yes, it's the other way around.
Experienced player. I'm gonna say to you,
we can't read it, bro.
He just was saying that.
Yeah.
If he said,
he said, by the way,
I'm gonna say to you, he's just saying that to satisfy you. He don't really need one. He's just saying.
No, he's not. He's not satisfying me. He sees like we see what we do in the pitch, man. He can.
What do you mean? So what's the difference? If he say I need a play, if he suck, and then he say, oh well, it's because I need a right winger.
Yeah, but his words are just PR to buy time, bro.
Like, yeah, we should have got him Liao. Like, fuck out of here. Whatever he say is what he say. We can't pick and choose.
So were these the quotes?
What about
this was on the transfers. If you go a little bit further down, there's more. I can literally read. He literally says we cannot say in 1 year, in 2 years, or in 3 years. So it's a win now. We're winning now this season mentality.
But that's a good energy to have if he kept that same energy.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Good energy to have if you keep that consistent the whole season. It took him 4 games
to change.
Technically 5 if you include the cup game. It took him 5 games to change his tune.
Exactly.
No, for me, he's doing a horrible job. Like I don't need to kind of repeat myself. Yeah, he's doing a shit. I agree, he's doing a shit job, man. Like as much as I don't rate Nuni and Mudryk, I think they'll do a better job than Chilwell on the wing.
Yeah, of course they would.
Will we win games like some fans think? Like we're gonna just start being world beaters? That's a different conversation. But I don't think we'll be this bad.
I don't think nobody thinks we're gonna be world beaters. We just want to put players in their position.
Attacking.
Yeah, no, I agree. You know why I agree with you, Jimmy.
All that you practice.
You know why I agree with you? Because at least then the team will be able to build chemistry. I don't know what we're playing for now. Okay, we're playing shit, but at least we're trying to build like a progress, like build the chemistry of the team. Then I wouldn't mind that.
Gimmicky, but honestly, I think we needed like a genius manager, bro. And this nigga, he's not a genius. And we've had geniuses, right? We've had managers to be able to, like Jose Mourinho was better with our young players in 2004 than what I'm seeing now.
Yep. You know what? People forget that the average age of that Chelsea team at 14, 15, bro. And most of them came like really good players.
Is about what, 25, 26?
Yeah, the average was 25, 26.
Yeah, but Mourinho wouldn't want. Mourinho would not want this squad. Let's be real.
Let me say this. No, hold on. Let me say this. If Mourinho
there's the difference between the average team and average starting 11.
Exactly.
Let me say this.
Starting 11
if-
is not the same as a team. You can
Even
have
as even
50
as
kids on the bench, and
50 kids
even
on the
as
bench.
limited as our squad is right now in terms of being young, you can see
Yeah.
if a genius like someone like Jose has
Yeah, he
Enzo
would get more of them.
Tatum,
Yeah.
and he has
Yeah,
No,
we're-
I don't think he would.
He
We're
would bring
extremely
something different.
underperforming right now,
Get more
man.
out of this team.
He would
Marine-
bring something.
Better coach.
Maybe
He
gets
will
more
bring
out of it,
something
Jimmy,
out
but
of
this
these
isn't
guys.
a
Like,
Mourinho
you can't
squad.
tell
Was
me-
what my point.
No,
I don't.
even
No,
with
I mean,
this
not,
Yeah,
squad,
but neither
he's a better
nothing.
neither is
He would
Rome.
say,
Rome is
do
not really a
this,
Mourinho team
you
either. bro.
do that. He will put people in position to succeed.
Yeah, yeah,
When
I hear
you're
what-
not
yeah, I
doing
hear you,
that, you're a shit coach. I'm sorry.
I'm not defending Poch there. I'm just saying Mourinho.
Actually,
Mourinho
Jimmy,
he would put players
not-
in position to succeed.
Mourinho also had the team that could be playing attacking wise, but he still sometimes choose to overplay the defense wise. So it doesn't necessarily mean that Mourinho will come to this Chelsea team and all of a sudden he's gonna change and play attacking style.
100%,
No,
yeah.
forget
He
the
will-
attacking style.
It's not really
That's
about that
even what I'm
style, though,
talking about.
Alex. We're talking about the result wise.
What
I
I'm
think he
saying
would
is
get
that
us more
nobody's
wins.
help with helping me. I saw him coming to Real Madrid, and all of a sudden Real Madrid became not Real Madrid before. So hold it to yourself. I don't.
What do you
really-
mean? He has the
Hold on.
highest like
I
point
don't mean
point average of
nothing.
Real Madrid
What I
history, bro.
said, what I mean, I just said what I meant.
True. That was and that was at Real Madrid. He did that exactly. You're right, Alex.
My
You're
point
right.
He's done.
My point
He's
is
done
this.
very good to Real Madrid,
I'll
bro.
be
He has
more
that.
confident in some of our guys, our bubbling guys, becoming world class if we had a manager like him, right?
Especially
Of
the
that-
midfield.
Of that
An
caliber.
elite
Like,
manager,
not-
is what you're saying.
yeah, elite. I'm not saying everybody's gonna bang, like everybody's gonna immediately start playing well. I'm saying he had the ability to get if Enzo's doing what he's doing now, he's getting 25% more from him. He's getting
Yep.
25%.
Yeah, I
more.
agree there. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's what, and I think that's what. Listen, man, I don't want to talk about a new manager, blah blah blah, but he needs to get that out of these guys. Like, not only just you playing well tactically, but
That's the only thing
get the
agree with you.
15% more from them. Get the 10%
Exactly.
more. Just get
I think
more.
Poch can do that though. Like I think Poch has shown like when he was at Spurs, he can take
Yeah,
players from one point.
Saying it.
What is he doing now?
I don't like.
No,
to
no,
compare
no.
that.
I'm not saying that, but
Versus
I'm saying
small
like
teams. It's
No,
different.
no, no.
Basic-
I'm not knocking. I'm just saying like that was me just more speaking what I was thinking.
okay.
Like,
Yeah.
with his track record, it make you wonder what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, why are you putting Chilwell?
What he does right now on the pitch is actually opposite of what his track record is.
Yeah,
That's the biggest
Complete
problem.
opposite.
I was
Yeah,
just
complete
going to take
opposite.
a look. Carry on. I just want to check something. I
think
wanna check
your
his-
internet is-
I want to check what he did at PSG, like in terms of the.
PSG was horrible.
yeah.
PSG was horrible, bro. I
No,
watched
no,
like
but I
pretty
want
much
to. I want
every
to.
game.
I know it was horrible, but I just want to see the players he was playing in terms of who got consistent minutes. So I want to see if it's similar.
Wijnaldum didn't get any minutes at all. They bought him that season. Flipping.
I think it was and Herrera he was using a lot in
Yeah,
midfield.
Ronaldo is
yeah,
shit though.
Herrera was
I
playing.
think the
Wijnaldum's
biggest.
not shit,
I
bro.
think the biggest
shit?
thing with
Ronaldo.
Genie
think-
Wijnaldum and shit.
Wijnaldum was quality.
Respect Wijnaldum. If we had
True.
Wijnaldum right now,
The reason he left is because they didn't want him anymore, bro. Ronaldo's not that good.
no,
man.
it
Stop
isn't, bro. Do
So
you know
what did
that?
he do with Liverpool?
Bro,
He
he
didn't
chose
play
to
'cause
leave.
the reason
He
why
chose him.
What
There's
did he
not
do?
these guys ahead of him, bro.
He was
We
a
have
massive
the
cog
most-
for Liverpool,
we
man.
have
He's one of
the
their main
random-
parts.
random fights
he
in
was
here,
the
Shit.
one that
Come on,
he
you
asked
wildin',
for
bro.
more salary. He asked for more salary at Liverpool. Liverpool did not approve. He went to PSG to get the better money. That's number one. Number two,
not
sometimes managers do not fit with the squad they have. And that's the biggest problem. Like 2 years ago, I always said Southgate is the worst manager for this squad that they have.
Yep.
England is always been wrong managers, wrong time. Because they had the talent for the managers that
Yeah,
actually
right now
suit.
they need a Brazilian manager. Remember
You
they
see what
had
I'm saying?
the-
No.
Right
What I'm
now,
saying,
they-
like, they used to have like the bangers, like the world quality players in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Shit,
And they
man.
got the wrong managers at the time. Same thing with that. Sometimes you can have a wrong manager for the squad you have. And that's what happened at PSG with Pochettino. That's what literally happened. You have a squad full of players that are
Also-
wrong for Pochettino when he went to PSG.
I'd say also, I just
Yeah,
think
you know what it is?
Yeah.
Sometimes
a
I
lot,
hear that.
a lot of their players, older players, like they really didn't have a lot of young players.
And he
like,
wants a pressing system, doesn't he? Yeah.
like
No, but sometimes I hear that.
like
but other times I'm
Hakimi,
like,
Mbappe, were
didn't
like
you know?
22. But yeah,
Didn't you know who these players were and what they could do before you signed that contract? Like, did you think you're going to sign the contract and they'll sell Mbappe and Neymar and all these guys for you? That wasn't going to happen.
It's a job is a job, man.
You know what I'm
Sometimes you
saying?
go
So
for,
if it's a job and you know, like, for me, it's like if you know, yo, I can't work here. Like these players are too. Just like how Lewis.
So why is this constantly happens with all other managers? Like, why is that happens then? If people are
To
no,
be fair with Pochettino, he was on the sideline for a long time.
My thing is, I can't give you credit for taking a $12 million a year contract and then failing and saying, "Well, I didn't have the players for me." Then don't take the contract. Then why are you here?
No, I'm asking you, Daniel. Why is it still happening then with the wrong managers at the wrong job? Why
I
is
don't think it's the wrong job. I just think they're not elite enough to kind of adapt to what they have.
That's the whole freaking point. But there's not a lot. That's not a lot of managers at the elite level that changing the style.
100%.
Don't change the style.
Hold on, style or not style, right? Like the team that we had when Jose left us to go to Inter Milan is very different, right? It's Inter Milan team versus our team, and we actually played them. You know what I'm saying? It was very, very different team. Very different. He was using 2 strikers in Inter Milan. Eto Milito. He didn't play 2 strikers with us. It was a 4-3-3. So, you know, and I've even seen
with Mourinho, you don't need me to tell me what's the position in the forward line is.
Hold on. It doesn't matter
with Mourinho, you need to tell me who's the defensive stability in that team is, and that's how he builds the team. Mourinho does not build the team from the forward line into the back. Mourinho builds the team from the back into the front.
Yep. Okay, Zanetti, all these guys.
So don't compare me how he played up front, Inter versus Chelsea. Compare me Inter Milan.
Hold on.
Defense and midfield versus Chelsea defense and midfield.
The players are very different. That's my point.
Yeah.
His style of play, he can make any player play his style of play. Is my point.
Yeah. He's also very good. He's also very good at building teams. If you remember, he literally dissected our whole team when he came in 14-15, and we made us into Premier League champions the year after.
An attacking number 10, who was second behind Messi in the World Cup or the Under-18s World Cup, into a DM because he saw that was more suited to the way he wanted to play. Now, some people, my country didn't like it. Nigerians were getting so mad. Obi Mikel was playing as a DM, right? But looking back, you see the genius of it. That's what I'm saying. Like, the complaining, I never believe in complaining, oh, this player doesn't suit this manager, blah, blah, blah. Great managers can use anybody to get what they want.
I'm not saying individual. One player in the team, that's not the example I ask you. If I ask you a question, I said the whole squad sometimes does not fit. It depends on what that manager, how many players he has to sell or replace for his team to be. I'm not saying the one person. Okay, you give me Mikel as an example. Fine. I give you, what's his name? Conte with Moses. Fine. That's a single example. I'm talking about the complete squad. Sometimes complete squads don't fit the narrative of the manager.
Then don't sign the contract, brother.
And I ask you again, Daniel, why is it still happening? Because at the end of the day, it's still a job. 12 mil is a 12 mil.
Okay, then I'm not giving you an excuse. You chose the money over your reputation.
Don't
the whole point
excuse,
of this
but I'm
is an
saying
excuse.
it's
You're telling me
a lot,
the
Daniel. I'm not saying
him and all this shit. Like when you were signing that contract,
I'm not saying it's the law. It's not written by Moses in the stone. It's the thing that's happening constantly. It happens in football. The wrong managers for the wrong squad of players. This thing is happening. I'm not saying it's a law. Moses didn't write them in the stones. I'm saying this happens more often than it is.
Listen, I agree with that. I think that's for lower level clubs and shit.
Okay.
At our level, the elite managers should be able to adapt to everything. That's how I feel. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like you can and I've seen it happen time and time over. Ancelotti didn't get a new squad in any team he went to, even coming to us.
Yep. If the squad is good enough, they adapt to many managers.
Yeah, but that squad you're going on about when Ancelotti walked in is completely different, man. It was full of fucking absolute world-class leaders.
Somebody explain me, if the squad can adapt to any manager, why is every manager all of a sudden rebuilds the teams for themselves then? If the squad is adaptive.
The players get older. They just need a few players. They don't need the whole dissection of team.
Yeah.
You can say but there's a reason why Real Madrid don't finish 5th or 6th or 7th.
Yeah, because
the league is shit.
Same with Barcelona.
Because the league is shit.
We've seen how these players play against Premier League teams.
Because the league is shit.
Bro, don't
Let's
say
not
that.
ridiculous
It's the
league.
reason
All
they don't finish sixth. It's the reason because the teams at the bottom cannot beat them. That's why. In
Exactly.
the Prem, the teams at the bottom will take a fucking point off.
The
you.
money in Spain is
Exactly.
completely different for the lower
Exactly.
tiers as well.
Ain't no team taking
You
that.
can't compete.
Why you're screaming from the back, Fatur? Get the microphone closer to you. It sounds
Why
like
are you
you in the
screaming
back.
when your camera's shut, Alex?
Fatur is not used to. Fatur is used
Even
to.
the guy. Hold
Why
on.
you scream with my camera shut? I don't scream.
You sound like that.
Alex, let me close the argument on this so we can move on. With a manager who I've criticized a whole lot, you're gonna see what Tuchel does at Bayern Munich with a completely different squad to what we have. Completely different. If you want to go player for player and their style of play and how they want to do things and all that, it's different. He's still gonna do well.
Well, let's see
Even
what
though I-
Tuchel does then, because
Even though I hate on him, I think he's
I'll
gonna
be
do
like,
well.
what, 0 for 4 with cup matches?
I know he's going to do well again. It's a
I
Bayern
know.
Munich. It's a Bayern Munich in Germany.
They've won the league
Wow.
11 years in a row. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Wow, what an example. Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, all of a sudden, they don't finish sixth.
Oh shit, he didn't do well. in
Oh,
PSG either.
wow.
Wow,
What
the same
an
place
analysis,
Pochettino
man.
failed
People are
in.
being
He did
unfair,
Tuchel
man.
do
People
well
are being
there.
unfair as fuck, man.
Daniel, but Tuchel done the same as what
Tuchel.
Poch done in Paris. They both won the
Yeah.
league. No one's
Nah,
ever won the
Tuchel-
Champions League. with
Yeah,
them.
but Tuchel's team in PSG was like
I'm not
way
saying it
better
was
than
better,
Poch's.
but they both
How
achieved
was it way better? What are you talking
domestic
about?
You know,
titles.
Pochettino, what was that? Pochettino literally took over the same team. He was the one who took
What,
over
do
from
you-
Tuchel when he got sacked.
Yeah,
what do you mean
yeah,
it was
but-
way better? It was the exact same team.
They got to a Champions League final, bro. Did you
It's the
watch
same
them
team.
that season?
Because of Tuchel. Is that what you're not
Yeah,
understanding?
no, I'm not saying the team. Like, maybe I phrased it wrong. I mean, like Tuchel's version of PSG was considerably better in terms of like.
Was
how
Poch
they
in charge when
performed.
PSG collapsed against Real Madrid?
Against Madrid? Yeah.
I'm saying that was because and
That was
Tuchel,
very
no,
courtesy of him.
I like getting on Tuchel, but he went there. He had the players he had. He did what he had to do. He came to us. The players that we find are shit. The whole squad that he had has been sold, and he did what he had to do. He finished third both times.
I agree.
And
He's
you know,
an elite manager.
so but that's
He
what
didn't
I'm
finish
saying.
third,
Even if we
bro.
don't
He
like,
finished fourth.
even
First,
if,
fourth and third.
Fourth and third, yeah.
fourth and
Yeah.
third. Even if I don't
But
like
one
it,
of them, they bottled it to us. We didn't really win it.
nah. We made. Listen, man. I don't want to hear that shit. He still made.
Yeah, I agree with you. I just wanted to
You know
say
what I'm
it
saying?
to kind of rattle
74
you a little bit.
What was it?
Yeah.
74 points.
Didn't he make the domestic final both
did.
times, every domestic
Yeah,
final
like-
and all?
But Jimmy, you know I don't
Like
even like
the game
Tuchel.
you
You
won
know,
3 weeks ago don't count. Yeah,
Jimmy,
Yeah.
you
create
know I
your
don't
own,
even
yeah.
like Tuchel, right? I didn't like a lot of things
Style
going
of
on with
play.
him, just like
Yeah.
Conte and some other guys. But
Also-
I just feel like in the level
You
that
can't take away credit for them, man. You can't take away credit from what
in
they
the
did,
level
man.
that we
Also,
play,
actually,
Tuchel
Daniel,
only
it's-
has
Daniel, it's interesting you brought up Tuchel, by the way, because there's a guy who did actually change his style of play and his formation when he came to us and found success.
Yeah,
We won a Champions League playing that way, and he changed his style of play, his formation. He was like primarily a 4-3-3, high pressing, very high attacking. We saw that at PSG, we saw that at Dortmund. He changed that when he came to Chelsea. The pressing was still there,
Daniel.
but the formation
Oh,
was
not
different.
Daniel.
The style of play was
Scott,
different.
Scott.
the biggest credit
Scott.
I give him was being able to get an
And we
extra
got success.
25% of
Out of the squad that he had, that was the brilliance from Tuchel. But this is what happened. This is the level between the managers. I think it's what people. Some managers will not do anything to change the style of play that they want to play, like Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp. They will not change. That's why they struggle from the beginning when they get there. You see what I'm saying? My point is with Tuchel is such a like. That's why hard for Tuchel to. But those managers that stay with the system, if they hit, they stay consistent on the longer years. With Tuchel, he manipulates the team so much that that's why they call him a cup manager, because he manipulates so much the players cannot get that consistency.
There's not
You see what I'm saying?
stability.
It's no straight line. Like, for example, it's harder for Tuchel. I like Tuchel what Tuchel did at Chelsea, because based on the squad we had, he adjusted. He adjusted for the level we had. With Pochettino, he adjusted, but his adjustment is not working. Remember Conte? He adjusted. That's not the favorite team, a favorite way that Chelsea wanted, or Conte wanted to play with Chelsea team at that time. He used the system that he just came in. He used it. It did not work. He adjusted to that, but it did not work. So what he did is he went to what he knew that sustained. And I think the coach, the quicker that he's going to realize, do not change based on the Chelsea squad. Adjust the way you need to adjust to what you used to be before, not PSG, because PSG, I don't rate that team because of the way I said the established players needs to be a specific age time that you can coach. That's why sometimes at the job, you prefer to have somebody with no experience because you want to train him to want your job to be done. So I think Pochettino is that kind of manager. I said, it's my opinion. I think that's why he got job at Chelsea. But I want him to understand from day one, you have to use your system because we got the players based on how the manager you before. Don't bring that stuff that what you learn at PSG. That's not something we want to learn from. Don't change. Go back to what you used to be, the one you raising up, and don't change it. Let's see what's that gonna happen. Because so far 4 games in and we don't win. And Chilwell is a left wing. Don't change. Go back to what you know.
He wasn't even doing left back.
Wait, did we win a game? We won one game.
That's not what I'm saying, Daniel. I just give you experience.
I get. Listen, I get what you're trying to say. My thing is not even about. Like, I hear your point. It's not about him going back to what he was doing previously, because it looks like he's doing the new wave of what managers do, which is I'll play a center back, a left back. So he's not even adapting to our squad. He's just doing something completely
misprofiling.
This isn't even like, let me just play these guys where I think works for them, is easier for me or whatever. No, he's not even doing that. He's just like, he's doing some weird tactical thing that doesn't make sense to me right now. Right? So it's like, just stop doing that. You don't even have to play as you did with Spurs. Just stop doing the stupid, I don't know, overcomplicated things that doesn't make sense to a regular fan sitting at home and you're losing.
Exactly.
Right? If you're like, my thing is, I don't know everything about football. There are managers who see things I don't see. So if I'm complaining about the lineup and saying, yo, this guy shouldn't play, he's shit, blah, 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 then you go out there and you kick their ass, and it's a 5-0, it's smooth, I'm like, oh, shit, well, maybe I should shut up then.
That's exactly how I see it.
And then you go out and you're still losing, then I'm thinking, oh, hold on.
Exactly.
Well,
it's on him.
Let's ask some questions now.
I don't like Daniel. You know the biggest thing with Chelsea fans. I think they pay attention too much when the rivalry fans saying like, "Oh, Chelsea will not give a time to Pochettino. It's all Chelsea." Why would I be offended by that? If my manager does not give me the job that I suppose that my team deserves to be, why would I not? Why is that? Like I don't get it. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not saying fire him right now after 4 games.
It's dead banter, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying like it gives us exactly what we are. 20 years best team in England. By firing coaches when they don't do, because at the end of the day, they can accept the 12 million contract, but if you don't perform, you're gonna get fired. I want that stability, but to get the stability, you have to show us something. So far, it's no 4 games the same. Those games are not the same.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Big up,
Zia. Also, the thing as well, like, because
big up,
seeing people talk about like, he's done this before in terms of like, I saw people mention, oh, he doesn't like wingers. He did this before Eriksen. The reason he did it with Eriksen and in terms of playing him at a wing is because Eriksen was the most creative dude in that team by a long way. Dele Alli at number 10, who was doing what he wanted to, doing like almost like Frank Lampard used to in terms of arriving late in the box, like kind of that sort of stuff, arriving late in the box, getting goals in that and helping Kane. That's why Eriksen got played out on the wing. But it also helped that you had Walker as a right back who could do all the overlapping and could get up and had the pace to get up and down. So you didn't need Eriksen to get out wide and do that shit because you had Walker that could do that for you. In the same way here, let's say for example, right? Let's say he used, I don't know, Palmer, right, as a left winger, but instead of him as a touchline winger, he had him more as a number 10 because you have Chilwell overlapping all the time. That kind of makes sense. I can roll with that. I can vibe with that because that makes sense. I can visualize how that works and that makes sense. Nothing about right now makes sense. Nothing about what he's doing right now makes sense.
Look, Eriksen, if you really think about it, Eriksen never had that one-on-one beat the player to play on a wing, right? He never did. He has a creative process. He has a heck of a passing range. but he never did to play for that position. But that's that. My what I'm trying to say is like there's not only one way you can be playing on the wing. You don't have to be beating 1-on-1, but one thing you have to do, you have to deliver that ball into the box where you have a striker waiting for you. So no matter how you get there, you need to get there. There you can dribble through the players to get there, or you can play 1-2 touches that you at the end of that pass. That means that you don't have to dribble to get there. You rely on an overlapping player or somebody from the midfield to use the pass to you that you already have the beaten defender behind you. So you don't have to do 1-on-1.
Great space.
That Chilwell situation, technically, that's what should be. But please give me example. When in history of that fraud, he did the good pass or good cross, or he used as overlap of Colwell as a threat. You see what I'm saying? There's the two ways you can skin that particular situation. I'm just using Christensen versus Chilwell on the left, technically, right? My other point will hold the whole situation the way he was at Spurs. His players on the sides are always there. They rarely had the one person had deep in form and one not. So, for example, if we play in the way we play and one player in that front three does not perform, we already have the weakened player that didn't supposed to be in that position in the first place. Now we have two. All of a sudden, Jackson is by himself. He goes to the middle to get the ball, and all of a sudden, the players that on the wing are crossing in the box and nobody's there. You can't afford to lose. You can afford to lose one, maybe drop like how you said, playing in the front three. One, and you can rely on two. We did it the whole season with only right side when we played, what's his name? When Pulisic was always injured. Somebody is always injured on the left wing. And we always attack for the right. But both of them are capable of doing it. So for me, if you have one weak link, you cannot afford to have another one. By putting Chilwell in the left wing, you betting so much on Sterling. Though if Sterling does not perform, Jackson is shit. He left by himself.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what if
the
he
problem.
changed his mind though? What if he changed his mind? What if he doesn't want to play like he did against Tottenham?
Then I will be
Alex,
the biggest guy with the flag, say Pochettino put the statue. But you can tell me if buts and maybes when it happens. I'm talking as of right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying go shoot the guy.
Mm-hmm. Also, Alex,
I'm not saying fire him.
Everything.
No, obviously.
Nah.
Everything you just said as well, by the way. Everything you've just said there, Alex, I agree, because it's compounded by the fact of what you said there about Jackson's compounded when you don't have number 10 play. When you don't have someone there that can help him, then you're right. If the left side, if you've got a left winger in Chilwell who is not used to playing there realistically or whatever, or just isn't good enough to play there, whatever it is, he's not helping. So it's Sterling's the only guy that when he gets marked out of the game, you then need your number 10 to help. But we've got no number 10. Our number 10 is Enzo right now. He wants to pick the ball up deep, have the whole field in front of him like Cruz, and be able to spray passes. Cool. Well, you need options then in front of him. And your only three options are Jackson, who's constantly marked by two centre-backs, Chilwell, and Sterling, who at this point, if teams are smart, will mark him out of the game as well, because he's our only threat. So at that point, your only two threats and attacker marked out completely out of the game. So your only option is Chilwell at wing. The only option is Chilwell at left wing to get the ball.
That's
at
my
that point.
whole point.
Or
That's
if you play, and this is why I said about Lavia and about him playing. In an ideal world, Lavia would not be playing if everyone's fit, because you have Nkunku as the 10 ahead or Palmer. So then Enzo has that option. So then it's okay, because then the DM centre back has an option. Do they stay on Jackson or do they step forward to get Palmer? And then you have Jackson has a bit more space, and these things kind of work, and like it just like the snowballs and that. Like more players have more to think about, so then you get more space. And that's the thing is, all of these, Alex, right, all these issues are compounded. If Chilwell was playing left wing, but you had a number 10 who was being creative, like we saw it against West Ham when Carney was playing. Chilwell looked like shit and was playing horribly, but it didn't really matter because we had Carney who could help. We scored, it was feasible. He goes off, we play Mudryk there, and it all falls apart because we have no number 10, and then it's all going through our wings.
I think even to give some, I hope even if you think with Chilwell is bad as he plays on the left side, he has the center back playing left back, that technically not overlapping. He overlapped once. He's not allowed to go forward because of Thiago Silva. So my point is,
yeah, but does every left back have to
you
overlap?
already have like, let's say, like the guy with the swollen knee on the left, like guy with like how you say it, with small disability on the left, but you're not even having somebody to help him on the left. If you think about it, even with Chilwell, like who's Chilwell playing with?
Himself, because we got no 10. Enzo's not good enough to link up play. Carney was there linking up with Chilwell, but Enzo's not good enough to link up play. I don't think that's not his game.
Disagree with
And
that,
that's when you're saying on the paper,
No,
yes,
come on,
on the
Scott.
paper it's four at the back, but on the paper, but on the game, it's not 4 at the back. We're not attacking. We're not attacking with all the possible attack. We're not.
It's a 3-3-4 is what we're playing in possession. It's a 3-3-4, and that's the thing we talked about before. It's not even like Daniel mentioned it before about using the centre back. That's not a left back. That's not even an issue because you can copy what Pep's doing. It makes sense.
Not every left back has to overlap.
No, but that's again, it's compounded with other issues we explained about. Cole doesn't have to overlap if you've got another attack. If you're not playing 3 central midfielders, all who are 6/8s, and you have one in there as a 10, you're right. The left back doesn't have to overlap because you can have the left winger overlapping because you've got another attacker who can occupy the space Chilwell's occupying, and he can be the one that overlaps. Or you have, let's say, Palmer as the 10, he can overlap Chilwell because he can play on the wing. So again, it's just compounded by more and more things. So, like, if we took one of the midfielders off we have and just played another attacker and still kept Chilwell, there'd be an improvement. But it's like I said, he's tried to copy Pep and managed to fuck it up.
Yes,
he hasn't copied it to the. Like,
it
looks like
Arteta does.
I was gonna say it looks like
Arteta does the
Alex.
same thing.
It kind of looks like a blind person trying to copy someone's answers in a test, or like someone who's partial sighted.
It's like
just kind of
watching John Stones play midfield and saying, "Yo, Terry, play midfield too because I want to do the same thing. You're good on the ball." It's different. You know what I'm saying? Like some center backs are not like when Jimmy was saying, "Yo, he might not be that fast." Yeah, he's not, but he's a center back. He's not like
that's supposed to be.
Not everybody is. You can't do what Pep is doing and or even Arteta when he was doing it with Timber and these guys, because these guys can go into midfield and play DM.
These guys are fast
because they have the agility, or I don't want to
recovery.
They don't even need long distance speed. They got the quickness.
Take-off speed.
Because that's all you want a defender to be able to do is get their hands.
Cole is a center back. He's not. No, you can't do the left back. Invert.
He needs to be paired up. Not spread out wide over here and then one here. He needs to have a pair of fucking cojones. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Another thing that people like Enzo at 10, it does not work. Enzo at 10 will work. Will work on. Hold on. Only if we are so good in possession, not in how you say it, wrong side of the field possession. You know how City presses the oxygen out of the opposition in the box? Enzo can do it. I saw him in the tight spaces. He can do how you say it. He has that vision. I don't know if he can do it on constantly, but I saw him do it at the moment. My point is, we're not, again, another thing, we're not City to completely press the team and and cut supply of oxygen to that opposition. We're not that team. We can control the deeper line. We can control the game from the deeper, but not like City. When the problem with that, to control the team in that kind of position, you have to have a quality up top as a wingers, man. They have to hold on to the ball and not lose it no matter what. This is why Grealish, I don't like him as a player, but I do know one thing. Grealish either holds the ball or he gets fouled. One of the two, that ball does not go back.
Taking that ball from him. You are not.
See what I'm saying? Either he holds the ball or he gets the foul from you. And all of a sudden, you're not doing it. Same thing with a little bit of Silva. They're so good at holding the ball that no matter what you do, you're already in that threatening position. The only thing you need to do, it's naturally. It's not a pressing. It's naturally. You midfield and you defense just comes for the middle and they go for your neck. And they squeeze you so hard that only thing you can do is to kick the ball out. That's why Stones still can't do this. If Stones was at Chelsea playing a DM beside whoever it is, he will be exposed like rest of the midfielders in the rest of the league. It works because they have a good team up top that holds the ball. That's it.
I agree. Listen, the more things change, the more things stay the same, right? Because we're complaining about this under Tuchel. I remember because we're saying Georgie, Silva, these guys don't keep the ball. But the difference is City keep it in front of you in your 18-yard box, which tires you out mentally. So they're going to again KDB. All these guys are passing it right in front of you, which makes you nervous. You make an error, go. For us, it's like we keep the ball in the halfway line with our center backs and DMs, passing. The game ends, we have 70%, but it's not the same 70% as like City.
Exactly.
It's not the same level.
Look, the same thing that happens it's when people are saying we have a control of the game. When I heard the guy saying we had the control of the game over United, I was like, what? Like that's complete. The only excuse I give him because he was watching at the stadium. You can be blind because you watch it. But if you watch on TV the game United versus Arsenal, and you think for a second that Arsenal controlled the game, you are completely how Johnny said Starbucks think. How you saying it?
Long way from Starbucks.
Long way from Starbucks. That's how bad if you think that Arsenal hold on. It's the way you control the game. Right. Mourinho is the genius of that. He let you think that you had the control of the game. That's why Mourinho is great at it. He will let you. He will lie to you like, yeah, you had control of the game. At the meantime, you never did. You really never did. The midfield is so strong, you never did. That's it.
I'm just going to go through a couple of these super chats quickly. Big up to Rigo Park saying we can't beat Forest at home and you think we can win domestic trophies. Come on, let's be honest and realistic. We will win nothing this season. Not hating. But, bro, we would have beat Forest if we had set up a lot better. Like the setup. I can only keep saying it. That's the bigger issue. Big up to Astoria's Blue saying going with the Mets and Knicks colours. We've given up. I will touch on the potential leaked new kit in a couple of minutes. Big up to Musa saying, do you guys think it's going to get better or worse? All depends on Pochettino, my friend. Big up to Cenac saying Poch's biggest crime so far is he put players in their preferred place in pre-season and then flipped the script when the season started. I get making adjustments to injuries, but Chilwell at left wing for Mudryk is asinine. Yes, and continuing it is as well. I agree. You did one thing and it worked against Premier League opposition. Then you switched up. So it's the same beat
after topic real quick. Jimmy, how was the NFL first game of the season?
Oh, Jimmy ain't here. Big up Francis saying Poch is not copying Pep. He always builds up play with three at the back. He did the same in pre-season. The issue is not the system, it's the personnel he's choosing.
Jimmy's not here. Man.
Yeah, he's not here. Just save it when he comes back. Not copying Pep. He always builds up play with three at the back. Did the same in pre-season. The issue isn't the system, but it's the personnel. Why wouldn't it be the personnel? Why would it not? Why would it be not be the system?
Because as we said, because the system we're playing at the moment has three, basically 6/8s. So you have a massive gap between the midfield and the striker. And the person filling that is the guy you want picking the ball up from deep. And
the system is what makes the personnel worse.
No, it's not.
Plus,
how's it not better?
Plus, you gotta hold the Ziad saying Enzo can't build from the back when he has the most progressive.
Did I say that? Did I say that?
Bro.
Did I
yes,
say
you did.
That?
He said he's not good.
He didn't say from the back, man.
He said he can't make the play.
No, he said when he's
insane to say that.
Let me tell you what I said, boy. Listen, I said, what's his name? Alex said that Chilwell's got no one to link up with. Yeah. Alex said Chilwell's got no one to link up with. I said Carney was there in the 10 and he linked up with Chilwell. Enzo's game is not to link up play from an attacking position, like in a number 10.
That is bullshit. That is bullshit.
That's not
he created the most chances of any of our players.
Yeah, not as a 10.
That's
Not
not
as a
linked
10.
up.
He's
That's
not a 10, but you're
necessarily
saying he's not
linking
good
up
at
players.
linking.
That's what we're talking
players.
about, you bozo.
No,
We're
you
talking
said
about
he's
10.
not good at linking the
You
game.
said he
Bro,
can't.
everything you're right.
You,
I
you
know it in
said,
my
I
head,
said
bro. You
10.
did say that.
I said 10. We were talking about as a 10.
you said he can't link up play. You said he can't link
Yeah,
up play.
that's
No,
what you said.
oh
You
my
just said nothing
days.
about position.
Bro, Alex was talking about Chilwell's
Yeah,
got no one
that's
to
a
link up
howler,
with.
man.
Chilwell, he said Chilwell's got no one to link up with. I said Carney was there in the 10, which we was linking up with, but Enzo's there now, which is not his game. Simple.
What do you
Enzo
what
is
do you mean it's not
his
his
I was
game? He's
gonna ask
literally
Jimmy how
You
was
just
the
said he's
first
not a
game of
10.
the NFL season.
To be fair,
that's
you
not what
did
you said,
say
bro.
you did say he can't do it.
You can't link play, which is
To be-
insane. Which is
to be
crazy,
fair,
bro.
Alright, man.
Maybe-
to be fair,
maybe-
Cowboys always starts good in
maybe you
the regular
misspoke,
season, and
maybe
then
you
they shit
misspoke.
in the
Nah, you don't.
He did 11
You
times
have
in a row.
selecting hearing, man. You do you, bro.
11.
I don't. If we play it back, it's exactly what you said, bro.
No,
Hi,
How about them Cowboys, man?
Oh,
yeah,
Diaz,
man. Chilwell's
never
left
change.
wingers there to link up
Diaz
with
never
centre mid.
change. Diaz never change.
I forgot,
Nah, man.
Jimmy.
Chilwell's there to
You're
link
a
up
New
with the
York
centre
fan,
mid.
right?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yo, hold up. My camera not working.
Oh no. Let it work. You're a New York
Oh,
fan, right?
now my mic not working.
So
Nah, it's
CNAC
working.
said,
Nah, it's working.
wait, so CNAC says, Jimmy, how about them Cowboys? I'm guessing you're supporting Cowboys.
No, he's
I've
not
got-
supporting the Cowboys. The Cowboys whooped his
As
team.
I've
I
so
support
reverse,
Cowboys. He's
right.
New
Well, JB
he
says
like
F the
Giants.
Cowboys. I'm guessing Jimmy.
Jimmy, what?
Is this true about Bamba?
Saquon Barkley? What?
Yeah, I
No,
saw
that's-
this. Tested positive for doping, taking testosterone.
He's trying to recover from injury.
Look at Kai. Read the comments, Kai, bro. Hold that.
He's trying to recover from injury.
Comments,
Well,
bro,
we'll
they're just gonna hold into you because they know you're a special child.
Oh,
bro.
really? Okay, man.
Yeah.
Hold that. You weren't listening. Your camera was off.
They help. They always help the list. Yeah, I was making food, but I listened to you, bro.
No,
I have
you
the
didn't.
thing. Scott, what did he say? Scott is backing me and Daniel is backing me, bro.
He said he
You're
can't
trying
link
to
up.
avoid it.
He said he can't link up play.
Yeah, you said he's not.
he
He
can't
doesn't good
link
at link play.
Yeah, but he
This-
was
well, you
talking
need
about
to-
it.
I should-
Testosterone means balls.
Testosterone.
Yeah.
Testosterone, bro.
Pogba, what do you call
Positivo
it?
a testosterone. Is it means Pogba has lost his testicles?
Testosterone. I got you to say.
No.
Yeah.
I said nobody
bad
run a
football,
urine test on mudded prick. Oh my gosh.
With steroids. Come back from injury. I know what he's doing.
Still coming back to him because of the judge. Mad.
He thought this was MMA. This ain't MMA, bro. You can't use steroids here, man. They're gonna catch you.
Wait, in
What
MMA
about
you
the
can?
UFC, man. Wow.
Yeah, Connor. These guys, they take breaks. They do the drugs and come back like 2 years later.
I don't think Connor's coming back though. I can't lie.
He's coming back. He has too big of an ego.
It sucks though, so it don't matter.
It's
Yeah.
too much
He needs
money.
the money, bro.
It's
Yeah,
the
he needs the
money.
money. He loves the
doesn't.
money
He,
so much.
You don't
honestly,
need no fucking money.
no.
He might
No, he
come
loves
back.
the
He
money.
doesn't need
He
money.
loves money.
UFC
he
needs
loves
money.
Yeah, that I
UFC
agree
makes
with. He
money.
loves
He don't need that money. He's just his
He don't
ego
need
is so huge. He just can't let somebody tell him that they will be.
Plus,
enough.
UFC needs
you
that.
fight him.
He steals the highest gross
Nah,
fighter.
UFC don't need him.
Oh,
Yeah.
we do.
No, they don't.
I mean,
No, they don't.
like they're not suffering. They're not going like, oh, we
So
must
they
have.
don't need him.
We're
They don't
hungry.
need him.
No.
He's
I'm
not
saying
Alex, they have
This
Sean
fight
Strickland now,
would be
bro.
the
Come
biggest
on,
fight
man.
right now. It would.
They have Sean Strickland as champion, man. We're finished, bro. He's gonna. We're finished.
He ain't gonna last. Come on,
Look,
you know
man,
that.
I like.
I want him to last because he just says the dumbest shit.
I
But he
actually
sucks,
like
though.
him.
He's
I
not
like.
fast.
I like. What's his name?
No, he fought. You know what it is though, Jimmy. He fought completely differently to what he's been fighting
What he
recently.
know?
Actually,
I don't
that's not
know.
true.
I
When
don't-
he
no,
beat
no, no.
that
He
Dagestani guy, he showed the samples of it.
When he fought Alex, just watch the fight. He basically walked up to
Oh,
him.
watch the
punched me-
fight.
Punch me in the face, basically. Like, yo, go ahead and just punch me. That's how
Yeah.
he used to fight. Like, punch me, I punch you.
Oh,
And that
before,
fight-
yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
It was
yeah.
punch me, I punch you. Now it's like his Philly shell was impeccable. I
Was
have to
that
give him
shit
credit.
was in it? Like,
Israel
What?
was hitting shoulder the whole time. Shoulder,
Shoulder?
arms. Like,
Well,
it was crazy.
he's a boxer. He's a
Big
boxer.
up to him.
That-
He figured it out. Big up to him.
yeah. But what I'm
Hamza-
saying, Adesanya
Hamza, man, Hamza
is
killed
one
the
of the
guy.
goats. It's not a like the guy is just master. But
but
what I'm
that's
saying,
why
like,
they're not gonna do- I don't think
what-
they're gonna do a right away rematch because
I don't think Adesanya needs to.
he will
I
win the
don't think
belt right
Adesanya
back.
needs to.
I think he will win it right back.
No,
Look,
I think
he did
I
not
think
touch
Dana
him.
wants to. Dana
He
wants.
did not touch him.
No, they don't want him to.
How do you adjust when you like you going in back in the camp, like you return 2 weeks from now, you're going into the training and you like for the first time in the gym, you talking to your manager. What do you think? Like, let's talk what happens, what we didn't
Alex,
do.
Great fighters figure it out.
I know they figure it out, but I'm saying is like you have to have a sample.
All he will have to do is go back to who's he fought. Like he's fought fighters like that. He wasn't expecting that. That's why.
You know what it is?
That's
Yeah,
why
Jimmy.
He went all the way to decision because the whole time he couldn't figure it out.
You know what it was with him, right?
He's way more talented to that dude.
No.
He'll whoop his ass. But I don't think they're gonna give him the rematch back because they wouldn't want him to have the belt right back again.
Yeah, easy. No. I think they do want him to have the belt.
They want him quick rematch. He should not take it.
The South African dude to win it.
No. I promise you right now, Dana is crying right now.
Yes, he does not want that freak to be in his...
because he was making so much money of Izzy. So much money.
Look,
so it's like I don't want this dickhead to be champion. Please run the shit back tomorrow.
Did you know that there is actual evidence of saying that they did not want to give him a title fight? He's the one that actually said no. You do not take. I want him.
Listen, he won the title. Women go back in the kitchen immediately after.
President.
You can't. Come on, man.
Dana said immediate rematch.
No,
yeah,
Dana, he want rematch because UFC does not like that guy. He is not doing good on the microphone.
He's not going to give Sterling though. He's not going to give Sterling a rematch. He's not.
Nah, Sterling begging already.
He hates Sterling.
Sterling already begging.
He hates Sterling. See, when Dana likes you, like he likes Kobe.
Yeah.
We're just talking UFC now, so it's like football.
I know. I'm taking it.
It's the same thing when we're talking about football, and Lewis brings up the guys in the bedazzled shirts, doing the tickle.
I was waiting for you to make a WWE reference.
We're literally talking about the real man sport, not the.
Listen, I always make the joke, man.
Oh, we all talking
some of these Brazilians that we signed, like a David Washington, you got to be fighting jiu-jitsu, man. Go do that in the UFC, man. Jiu-jitsu, boxing, go do that, man. Because we signed too many of these guys, bro.
No, we not.
Oh, man.
Nobody would care about those dudes if
more Brazilians.
Jiu-jitsu.
Nobody would care about the young players. Do y'all ever notice?
You know the jiu-jitsu is actually
Man United signed like us. They had like 5 or 6 or like 4 or 5.
Jiu-jitsu. Look, you know jiu-jitsu.
Everybody does. It's just ours. It's just a big deal.
Look, jiu-jitsu in Brazil, it's like sambo in Russia. Like you play in football, but you do still some kind of wrestling.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all seen that?
No matter what you do, you're not just doing one thing. You doing thing, but you. Like I said, we've been running, playing football as a kid, but we also, it's either Greco-Roman, it's either freestyle wrestling, or it's a sambo. One of the three, but every freaking kid did it once in their life. I promise you, they at least did it for a year.
Don't leave out the M16. You got or the AK-47. You got to break down the AK-47.
Well, that's a high school curriculum. So it's like it's in the high school, so it's not like it's a volunteer thing.
Okay.
But anyway, I just thought Adesanya, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him because he did not have an answer. He did not have an answer.
He didn't want to take a risk, man.
The defense of that guy is unbelievable. I've never seen somebody. Adesanya has a precision and speed. His biggest threat is precision and speed.
Daffy, what's up?
And he could not touch him. That shoulder roll.
But Alex, you know what it was though. When I was watching that, Sean didn't let him. Sean came into boxing range instead of kicking range, right? Kicking range, he gets knocked out. So he came into boxing range, and Adesanya is a very good, like, dirty boxer. He just didn't want to do it because he got knocked down in the first round, right? So he's like, I don't want to dirty box with you right now. I'm gonna stay on the outside, and Sean didn't let him. Just kept coming through, kept punching him in the face.
I think the range was the problem. I've seen Adesanya was the problem from the beginning.
Like, into the pocket and dirty box you, because he did that with Gastelum. Remember Gastelum when his face was busted up, right? He was in the pocket with him, just trading punches. Like, let's just punch it out. Let's figure out who's stronger. Who's gonna. He didn't want to do that because he got knocked down. But that's how he has to do it. He has to get in there and just dirty box.
Eventually, I can see your point in the second round. In the third round, I saw Adesanya does not have an answer. He did not have answer. His kicks, all of them being checked.
He kept throwing kicks though. That's my thing. All he was doing was, I'm gonna throw a kick. Just keep throwing kicks. Question mark. Kick to the body. Question mark. Kick to the body. And it wasn't working. So I'm thinking, okay, just make it dirty then. Get in there and just box him. Just make it a dirty boxing thing. He didn't want to do it because he got knocked out or knocked down. You know what I'm saying? He's scared of that power. Just like Alex. When Alex was fighting him, he didn't want to do that.
Yeah. I feel when you said that he fought completely different, I agree with you based on his whole history of UFC. But that if you like when he hired Pereira as his kicking part, his sparring partner, people saw the difference in the previous fight when he fought that Dagestani guy, the Russian guy. They saw that. They saw the difference. I saw that. I saw how he checked the kicks. Because when the kicks nowadays, it's a really big thing in the UFC. So he learned how to defend himself. He also does not go, how you say it, like, and goes into that, like, you know what I'm saying, like a crazy head. He adjusts he goes to the distance. He goes into the pocket. He knows when to stop. Because somebody actually in the chat said Adesanya great at making traps for the fighters. He makes those traps. Another thing, you didn't see Strickland do it, like, go crazy on him. Even when he took him down, like he punched him directly, like stunned him, you didn't see him go and just try to knock him out. He backed down. He did not want to get involved. For 25 seconds in round 5, that's when he already lost, like he felt it like he's a champion.
But that's my whole thing. The reason why he was avoiding that is that if you get into that firefight, Adesanya, he can knock you out, and that's my whole thing. Adesanya, if you're losing the fight and you can't touch him, make it a firefight. If he knocks you out, he knocks you out. But more than likely, you're gonna knock him out. Get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like, just press him, just throw, just get in the pocket and dirty box and figure it out.
I feel like it's easy to say go into the pocket and dirty box.
I know, but I've seen you do it for 20. I've seen you do it for so many fights when he gets and so to me, I was like, oh, he's gonna get in there, make it dirty, and then
the last thing we should talk about UFC, so people won't be bored. The last thing I will tell, the only thing Adesanya for me that makes sense the way he did it. One thing, I think he underestimated the guy, 100%. And I think when this happens when you become a champion for so long, your training doesn't go 100%. You don't spar 100%. You know yourself what you can do. I just think he wasn't. He didn't respect him.
Didn't he look a little? And maybe this is hindsight. He looked a little chubby in there.
He did. I thought it too.
So I'm looking at him like, yo, did you not think this? Did you not train or did you take it easy? Because he looked chubby. He looked like
he did. He
looked like he was smoking weed every day. 100%. 100%. You look like me in the ring, man. He's top in there, smoke the joint, and just want to fight. Like he looked like Errol Spence. That's who I was thinking about. He looked like Errol Spence.
He's only 34. He should not lose explosiveness. He's only 34 years old. He's nowhere near to be getting there.
If he gets an immediate rematch, he will be champion. If not, I don't know, because I think
that's why I don't want him to take it immediately.
If the wrestlers get there early, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Because me talking about it, the way that he is as a person, he hates being at the bottom or under anybody, right? So he's gonna fight like hell for the next fight. I know that for a fact. You know what I'm saying? So I think
I used to hate Adesanya.
Hopefully, it's that they don't give him a rematch. They make him fight.
Stuffy, are you serious?
They make him fight like Hamzat or something, or one of those guys.
Hey, YouTube! Let's make a YouTube. I'll rip his arms and beat with his own arms. I will literally rip his arms and beat the shit out of with his own arms.
No, it goes all right. He's like a sandwich, so he can like smoosh it, like bang bang. It's like Ziyech though, basically.
I'm sorry, but I'm not asking you for anything. Any
He goes
like
like a sandwich though. Like you can smoosh him and then
A sandwich?
Yeah.
the guy even thinks about fight as a food.
What? I didn't hear a word of that. Speak closer to the mic, bro.
So it goes like a sandwich, man. You can sumo him and then you literally can wrap your hands around his neck and then to like bang 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 bang.
Yo,
Is
last
this how you eat your sandwich?
Alex, actually, if I'm Izzy, I take a year off.
Yes.
I call
That's
her
what I
Beeb.
said.
I call her Beeb. I said, listen, man, let's work for this whole year. And I
Oh,
asked him fucking
Habib will make a monster out of him.
wrestling to my game because I'm getting older now. I can't just stand and bang with everybody.
Yes, you need to learn
You know what I
takedown.
mean? Take them down. You know what I mean? Punch them in the face when they're on the ground. And let you know what I mean?
Yep.
Learn. You got to evolve.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you're going
It's
to end up like Anderson Silva.
Look, when you're young, you can take punches. You can take. By the way, this is not his first knock. Well, it's not knockout, but every time you're doing it, your brain responds differently. You become aware of that situation. What happens? Because Pereira knocked him cold. Now
No, he didn't. He didn't. It wasn't cold.
It wasn't cold. I thought it was.
No,
cold.
he was standing. He was
still up.
He was still standing.
Oh, he was still okay. Oh, yeah. Referee guy.
I'm telling you,
What
it
I'm
was
saying
that
is like,
knocked down.
if you've
That
been
knocked
knocked out
down,
before,
you didn't
it's
expect
hard
that
to
shit.
come out quickly out of it.
No, Cam. It's breakfast. I ain't got no munchies yet.
Breakfast at 12 here.
Here's the munchies right here.
You forgot the milk in it.
No. We don't eat those with milk. It's just you just eat it by hand, bro.
Yeah, no milk.
We're not
I don't eat
kids, man.
cereal with milk. I don't even drink milk.
Oh my god.
We're not kids, man.
Graham says, I'm pretty sure if the football terrace was in person, Terry would have.
Come on, man.
Grown ass man, bro.
So Go AM's just
You
said,
guys get
I'm
wrong,
pretty
nigga.
sure if the football terrace was in person, Terry would have spun Gal's jaw a few times.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Oh,
let it go. Yeah.
We will be there.
If we do a
More than you can believe.
Yeah, Gal would have rattled a lot of people.
If we do a Carefree Lewis boxing, Ziyad, watch out, man. I'm gonna knock you out.
This
Danny,
place
you
is
don't want
Why are
genuinely
you picking
bro.
this?
Danny, you don't
Why
want
are you
the
picking
smoke,
this the
You
most
don't want the
casual
smoke,
person on here?
Bro,
Danny?
You don't want to
Ziyad is shaped like
smoke, bro.
Ziyad is shaped like an Oompa Loompa, bro.
You
Stop
don't
it,
want
bro.
to smoke,
Stop
bro.
it, man.
You lot don't know what I'm about. None of you know what I'm about, bro.
Oh
Shut
yeah,
up.
everybody knows what you're
No,
about.
you don't know what I'm about. You don't know what I do
Ziyad.
behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, but backstage, you don't know.
Ziyad, behind the
Calm
scene,
down, man.
behind the scene, you're the
Lewis
size of a
boxing, man.
Filipino woman, bro.
Listen, you
Stop
don't know
it.
this. You don't know the
Stop it, man.
saying, yeah. The biggest killers are the ones in silence, man. So be careful, man. Be careful.
Shut up, man.
Be careful, man. Who the fuck are you, bro? Who the hell was that, bro? Who's that?
Ziyad, how can you be a killer when you're 5'2", bro? I don't
It's
get
okay,
it.
bro.
Yeah, you're a midget fan.
You're basically
Nah,
one of the
I don't
Oompa
don't
Loompas,
fight
man.
Lewis,
Stop
bro.
it,
I'll
man.
fight anyone
Stop
else,
it,
bro.
man. You need to
Yeah,
work in the chocolate
Lewis,
factory, bro.
Lewis is
Stop
gym
it.
too much, bro.
Oh,
breaks
what
of
about
Ziyad.
you,
Yeah,
Stafi?
right.
Who you want to
Yeah,
fight
show that,
as
show that,
United?
yeah,
Who's
show
your
that,
United
show that.
Lewis
or
been in the
other?
gym, Ziyad. He'll beat the brakes off you, man. Come on, man.
No one
You know
knows
that,
what. No one knows what people
Nah,
do
the only
backstage,
person
Daniel,
I'm
man.
fighting in a Chelsea battle royal is Benavente.
Hey!
Other than that,
Bro, he'll get
Everybody else
tired
I'm
just walking to the ring, bro.
Nah, that's an easy win. Come on, Lewis. You gotta have a challenge, bro. That's an
Nah,
easy
get
win.
Ben Joyce.
I know this is also overdue.
Get that Ben
Bro,
Joyce
his heart,
guy.
Lewis, his heart will stop working just from the adrenaline, bro. He's that fat, bro. Stop it, man. Don't
No,
be a
no, you
bully,
have to
man.
do
Be a
that
star, man.
much. Even better. Even better.
Yeah, so I'll be disappointed in Zola, to be fair. How on earth he's talking
Fatur will be versus Arteries, bro. That's the biggest fight, man.
No, Fatur can fight that fat dude.
Stafi, Alex, in fact, keep him in
What's his
trouble.
name? The fat dude that Lewis don't like.
Yeah, but
Benavente, yeah.
Lewis
Yeah,
Carbonara,
That's
bro.
who I'll fight.
Fatur, let's go, baby.
That's a mineral. No. I want to leave that for Andrew and Scott. I want to leave.
Is that why you're
for
is that why you're
No,
training,
you
Lewis?
gotta put people in the
So
proper weight class.
apparently my
Fight
uncle. So
anybody.
apparently my
Come on,
uncle
bro.
was Osama bin Laden.
That ain't how it go. You got people in
Bin
the
Laden's
proper
a
weight
gooner.
class.
No.
Is he?
No.
Explains a lot, bro.
Yeah, he's an Arsenal fan, isn't he?
You're not understanding.
Class ref versus
Look
logic.
at the comments, bro. Apparently Osama, not the other guy, bro.
Someone get class ref in, man.
Oh,
I'll take Hussam in UFC.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, I said you should all be scared of that comment, bro. You should all be scared.
That's your uncle, bro. That's not you, bro. And he's
Should be
dead anyway.
scared, bro. You should be scared.
We put him in a pack of
You don't know what links I've got.
America.
Yeah,
He's dead
why are you
anyway.
gonna fight
Yeah,
mermaids?
any under
Because
the, any under the
why
sea.
isn't Osama swim with the fishes?
Yeah, we put him in a pack a while ago.
Fishes.
Yeah.
That was national news. I remember that.
My brother, I am not involved. I am not
Remember
involved
the
in that.
difference between Barack
Wow.
Obama announcement and
Yeah, I
Trump
remember that.
announcement
You know what?
when they killed
I
the
could be
son?
the mayor of
He's
Venice.
like,
No, you ever seen the video of them watching him getting killed? You ever seen the picture? Obama.
Which cage? Which cage? Which cage are you talking about? Is it football
He was
cage
like,
or
yes,
cage?
I think I did.
We got
And then they got John
the
Cena
guy,
to
the
announce
Trump
that
said like,
WWE.
oh, they killed him like a dog.
Bro, I would love to watch a Biden versus Trump fight, bro. That shit would be legendary.
Oh my
both of them will
word.
die before the fight starts.
That's
That's
elderly
unfair, bro.
abuse,
First
man.
of all,
That's not
Hey,
fun.
hey, man.
and Biden,
Biden
is
will,
fucking old.
bro, Biden will forget to show up, man. That's
No, the bell would ring, and Biden would think we are fucking school.
Biden will go to sleep, bro. I think it's his fucking clock, man. That guy, man. Jesus Christ. That's why I'm surprised in the world, bro. How do
When
people like
Biden
Fatou and
is gonna,
Biden
if
make it,
Biden's
bro?
gonna be boxed, he's gonna box like this.
Yeah.
Remember?
Let me add him.
Let me add him exactly, bro.
You know, like the back in the 20s.
Hey, Lewis.
Fatou, why when you
Where'd you get
shadow
your
box,
protein
you still
powder
look
from?
like you're jerking off?
What?
Where'd you get your protein powder?
Fatou, the way he shadow box, he looks like he's jerking off. I swear, man.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yo, Biden would
Yeah, I
trip
didn't hear what
into
you
the
said.
fucking ring.
Where'd you get your protein powder
Oh, and
from?
break his fucking hip.
Oh, Holland and Barrett.
Oh, all right, cool.
Hey,
Yeah,
Staffy,
just down the shop.
Staffy, I'll chip you up with that stance. I'm telling you. Just like this.
It's called Drunken Master. Remember Jack Chan, old movie? Drunken Master.
Brazilian shit, that capoeira shit, that dancing shit.
Capoeira, man.
They go like this. Ain't no fucking body gonna beat me up.
There's more like a Chris Tucker style. That's fucking crazy. I just rewatched Friday for in a while, like in 10 years.
No, Friday.
That movie is so hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Funny ass movie.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, Staffy, pull up with the gloves.
Now, Staffy's calm. I don't have any problem with Staffy. Staffy's calm. Hey,
Staffy,
Staffy, send me
Staffy's a
some
New
t-shirt,
Yorker.
man.
Split break.
Little Thiago Silva update.
Him
Is
or
he
his
injured
wife?
too? Is he injured
It
too,
was
bro?
his wife.
No,
I
no.
thought he was talking about his
Fluminense
private.
president says a return depends much more on Silva than on us. But he said that he would return when his contract is up at Chelsea. Hope he comes back.
I hope he does too. That'd be an awesome end to his career. To go back.
Yeah,
to
there was rumors of him going at the end of last
Full
season.
circle.
There's
That's an
still
awesome
rumors
way.
of him going to Saudis next
he
year,
probably go there and be
or
the best.
potentially in January.
He's not going to Saudi.
He potentially can go to in January. What do you mean
Oh,
he's
yeah,
not
he
going
can
to
Then go back
Saudi?
to Brazil, man.
I don't know if
Why?
he would, but I haven't heard any links. I haven't heard any Saudi links.
No, what I'm saying,
Oh,
like
that's
it is
potential.
now.
There is
It is not
potential.
now, but it's potential. Look, if he will get the freaking are you kidding me, man? Name me Brazilian that turned down the big money.
I hear it. No, I hear it. They could easily offer him a contract.
Yeah,
And if he is, I wouldn't blame him for taking
I
it.
wouldn't blame him
That's a
either.
perfect retirement plan.
They'll give him like a 2-year deal. Big money.
Yeah, and I think
Easy.
Chelsea are prepared to live without him. They already signed a lot of centre backs as well.
Yeah, so the guy's 39 now, to
Don't
be honest.
blink,
Even
Kyrie
with the
might
quality
sign
he
another
shows,
one
he
if
needs
you
to
blink.
do that.
Bro, enough with centre backs, bro. We're playing all of them anyway, man. We don't play anybody else, man.
What's his name? Badiashile is back in training, full training.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll probably be
Think-
back for the Brighton Cup game.
You think
or
he's gonna bench Axel?
I don't think he comes in immediately. No sharpness.
Yeah, but we still have like 2 weeks of preseason.
No, 1
Or
week. The
training,
game's
like.
on Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah. Why the fuck is it on Sunday, man? What is it with giving us Sundays, bro?
I prefer Sunday
Not
games,
too
man.
sure. We're not even in Europe.
Why they put the game on Sunday, bro? Fucking hell.
I think it was on
I'm
Sunday.
not going anyway, so it's fine.
You never know, man. I might get last minute ones.
Fata, honestly, I don't care if I miss that game. Like, I feel like I'd rather just do a watch along at this point.
What game?
The travel's gonna be long. Gonna pay
What
for
game?
drinks and food. We're probably
Is it profitable for YouTubers to do watch-alongs or not?
Is what?
Is it profitable to do watch-alongs, or is it just a waste of time? As a YouTuber, I mean.
Why would it not?
Yeah, it's more profitable than paying for a ticket and traveling.
Yeah, I mean that's makes sense, yeah.
That's why, like Bournemouth, like Warrior said, Bournemouth's a shithole. Sorry, like nice night out and everything, but it's a Sunday, so I'm not going out. So now what's the point? You're gonna go there to watch Chilwell play left wing and be pissed off. I'm good.
How long is it?
I'll go to the Villa game next week. I'm fine.
How long is the drive back from Bournemouth?
It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours, but I don't really know anyone driving. It's not too far, but
Lewis, what do you think about them taking away the bus rides to the game?
They haven't taken it away though. They've just raised it to 29 quid. And to be honest, with fuel prices going up, here's what it is.
I don't know why.
Like they could have kept it the same, but it could also be a lot worse than 29 quid. That's still cheaper than a train ride up, for example. So,
and that's round trip, right?
Plus, the atmosphere is probably better, isn't it? The atmosphere is probably better now.
I'm most annoyed about the fact you can't drink alcohol on the coaches.
Bro, I just love that you guys' prices for like
that, and now they're doing dog searches.
Bro, I understand, bro. You don't want you don't want somebody to uppercut some poor old lady in the bus, man. So I get it, bro.
No, I just laugh at like you guys complain about your like prices because it is so cheap for sporting events out there, bro. Like for
exactly
nothing, bro.
Once we had the conversation about American prices,
bro, it is the only sport that is like still reasonable is baseball. That's it because there's so many games. It's still reasonable. Apart from baseball, you want to watch a football game, American football, you're paying at least $500.
Fucking hell.
You want to watch regular football? If Messi's playing, you're paying at least $400. You know what I mean? And parking
nobody's watching baseball.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I watched a baseball game in Houston, bro. I fell asleep mid-game, bro. That shit is boring as fuck, man.
That's a regular thing. People who love baseball fall asleep during a baseball game.
That is a boring ass
sport. You don't go to baseball for a baseball game. It's for
you go for the hot dogs, bro.
The
have good food, man. Yeah.
Well, yeah, for like my girl's family goes like every Sunday, so that's why I'll go. Like, let's hang out. And chat shit and whatever.
Don't promise her some food on the way home because
I don't even know who these guys are.
Warrior, if we're shipped by Burnley away, you must be mad if you think I'm traveling
on a fucking date. And the date will literally be like a
Burnley is so far, man. That was a shit journey, bro.
You will not drag me 6 hours to Burnley for Chilwell on the left. You will not do that to me.
I don't think I'm ever going to Burnley again.
More than you can believe.
Wait, would you go for Newcastle away then?
Yeah, Newcastle, that's a night out. That's different. What can you do in Burnley other than one KFC and a bunch
That's a good game as well.
Because you want to 10
good
black
game
people
as well.
in the area. I'm good. I'm good. Fuck that. I know that game's just gonna vex me too.
Most people looking at you because.
By the way, I have a.
It's a different shade.
I have friends work.
I thought we moved to get away from them. What the fuck?
I forgot to tell you, Lewis. I have remember I told you one of my cousins died. He's from Newcastle. I'm supposed to go to the funeral. Well, he's. But they own the strip club in Newcastle.
Oh, that might be the one Fata visited last year.
What do you mean last year?
What's the name?
Every time he goes, bro.
I don't know. I can't find out. Yeah,
Fatur knows all the strippers by last name, bro. What are you talking about, Lewis?
I don't know the name. I just know he was killed in the car.
Not only me, we went there.
I'm supposed to go, but other family members.
Fatur is the only guy that makes even the strippers feel comfortable, bro.
Oh my god! Yeah, Danish Maldini. I did see what Mudryk liked. It was some picture.
Let the kid
about
live, man. Jesus Christ, man. Let him live, man.
Nah, there weren't even anything deep, to be honest. But like,
you see Chelsea fans bitching about Reece James's Instagram post. They're like, why is he taking a picture?
What did he do this time?
He took a picture of him sleeping, bro, and they freaked out. They're like,
that's a selfie. How you take selfie when you sleep?
That picture was so light skinned, bro. Like,
yeah, I can't lie. He's not helping himself with the allegations.
Helping himself? Are you dumb?
That's so light skinned.
Are you dudes dumb?
That nigga look like Drake. You know how Drake would
Do
take
y'all
that?
not realize all these pictures? He's wearing something
Yeah.
Yo, they get paid to post.
Yeah,
Get
that's
off
what I
that
was saying.
dick, bro.
I'm saying like
Exactly,
you
yeah.
can't don't blame the game.
They don't
I mean,
post because they want to. Don't you? He's not taking selfies. Somebody's taking pictures.
no, not this.
No,
It's
not
not
that.
every picture, Jimmy, man.
Jimmy, it's not that.
Bro, let him live, bro. Who cares? Let him live.
I don't care what
As
he
long
does,
as-
innit? But
As long as he plays well, I don't
if
care.
I
man.
if I see a grown ass man do this, like a 30 years old do posting the things on Instagram, yeah, I'll judge him.
Like Drake, right?
Yeah.
Bro,
I
Drake
didn't
has
even
like
know
the
who
child.
Oh yeah, I know
Drake
who
acts like
Drake
he's
is. I'm
Drake
lying.
don't give a
21
fuck. He
years
be
old,
posting
bro.
some bullshit.
Yeah, bro, like he's 21 years old, man.
That's my
Was
favorite
it
artist. But I
this?
don't follow him, bro. I had to.
No.
That's a
Oh, I
The
don't
last
care.
one, the last one, Lewis, the very last
It's
picture.
like he sits like this, sleeping.
The very
something
last picture,
somebody
Lewis,
posted
on
on
the
Twitter. I don't
Instagram.
know.
The very last one.
People are idiots. How much fucking money they make for posting?
Like-
Who's an idiot?
21 years old, I understand. Girls, I understand. Guys, grown ass, mid 20s, 30s,
I know
yeah, I
people
judge you.
with not even one
Pussios. I judge you.
16th of their following, and
You
they
have Twitter.
post
You have
paid
a
to post.
Instagram.
I can
I
imagine
judge you.
what people what they get paid to post. You know
Hey,
what it is?
what's even wrong about this?
It's
Nah,
a bunch of men
keep on going.
upset.
Not this.
keep on
He's
going.
sleeping, Lewis.
No, it's
Lewis,
on
that's
that
the
post.
last one.
It
Nah,
has to
It's
be
on
a
that post,
story.
but
It has,
it's a different
no,
photo,
Lewis,
innit?
it has to be a story, not on like because I
No,
didn't.
no,
Oh,
it's
it's a
Lewis.
story.
No, it's not a story,
No,
man.
it's
It
that
is.
post that you was on.
It's
It's
that
the post that he
you
was
were
on.
just the last
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, there's
Go
more
to the very
photos.
last one. He posted like 10
Wow,
pictures.
people actually know what he.
Hey,
I don't
Max,
follow-
why you
listen.
worried about how much
You
money
know,
do you
people.
make?
You know, people.
Wait, no, people. Wait, who even cares about this, man? Oh,
You dickhead.
No,
You dickhead.
this ain't deep at all. So
no,
wait, what was the
you know what's
narrative?
You know what's funny is, if nobody would post it on Twitter, I will not know. The
I
only
wouldn't know
people
either,
would
to be
know
Yeah, same,
are the
same,
ones
yeah.
that actually follow him on Instagram.
No, I just saw people bitching about it on Twitter, man.
Nah, this is funny. This is a funny picture, bro.
By the way, why is he sweating like a freaking thing and sleeping? Like, is he got chills, cold,
That's
flu?
for the bitches. Bitches love it.
What
What's
did I
wrong
tell
with
you?
y'all? Why
This is
y'all
like-
analyzing something that's
Well,
for
wait.
women?
Speaking of BS, right? I've just seen this from Danish
It's for
Maldini.
women.
Wait, look what Haaland's getting ripped for. He's getting ripped for this tweet
Why?
because he had the
Haaland doesn't care,
nerve
bro.
to tweet this on 9/11 day.
Oh, that's a reach.
The
Why the
nerve.
fuck would he even be?
Why would he care
Air
about
link
9/11?
the airplane
It's not
thing.
America.
Chloe, look at the Chloe comment. Oh, this is brilliant.
No, let's not do that.
Well, not all the bitches.
Well,
We don't want all the bitches, just the ones that want us. So he ain't do it for you neither. Hello.
No, Haaland knows about 9/11. It's just not relevant at all.
Bro,
Man said
people are
Haaland
acting
know about
Relevant to the
9/11.
tweet.
Bro, people are acting like he said happy 9/11, bro. He just post a fucking picture from with an airline, bro.
This is
guy,
so
man.
insensitive.
Bro, let me
You'd
tell
have
you
thought better
something.
than to do that.
Yo, listen. I
Wait, does
don't
he
know
have-
about
does he have
no
Conrad?
Oh, I understand
tragedy.
why.
None.
Look at
Yeah,
the,
you
look
got
at,
it now.
Wait. Does
whoa,
he have
look at
cornrows
what
right
he.
now?
It's not the picture. It's the what it
That
says.
is hilarious. Forget
Look at the quotes.
Listen,
They're all just
forget that
cooking it,
comment,
bro.
man. This guy has cornrows right now. Isn't that funny?
Out of all the days of the year, you just had to post this on 9/11.
Tell them,
didn't
shut
you?
up, bitch.
He's flying.
Wow.
Ludian. Oh
He's
my God.
flying. What are they talking about?
Justin making a bad joke.
It's like he kicking down the building. Now, if he was kicking down the building, I'd be like, oh shit, he wild.
Bro,
But
these
by the
people,
way,
man.
like I understand. Why? Why? I just don't know why.
Anything for a complaint.
Yeah.
I said Premier League ban his ass. You know what? You could low-key get behind that one.
They're not gonna ban him, bro. They're...
No. That's more just for the sake of the Premier League. Make it a bit more competitive. Would be nice.
Yo, I don't know no fucking England tragedies. None. And I don't care. Not from there. You know what I know about in USSR? Chernobyl. You know why? Because when I was a kid, I thought all Russians like had fucking arms coming out of their head.
Jesus Christ, man. You've been watching Dawn of the Dead, Jimmy.
No, not because of that. I forgot what dumbass movie came out.
Yeah, on HBO. It's actually pretty good. Not 100% accurate, but pretty good.
No, I'm talking about when I was young.
Oh,
a movie came out, and the shit that was making the people mutate was supposed to be something adopted from Chernobyl. So my dumb ass thought, shit, people from Chernobyl got one little eye and one big eye, and dumb shit like that.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. What happened after
They
Chernobyl?
have that regularly, Jimmy. That's
we did not allow to eat fruits and vegetables for the first year. Look, we did not allow. I swear, man. The year after that happened, all the produce from vegetables, fruits were not allowed. I remember we used to have strawberries like a size of 2 hands like this. Apples like gigantic, breaking the branches. We couldn't touch them.
Couldn't fucking touch him.
Couldn't touch him.
Except you, huh, Alex? You said fuck that.
Alex probably said, you know what? I'm gonna eat one of these fucking.
I know the people that did.
You said fuck that. I'm eating this shit, man.
That's why Alex escaped to America, bro. One of those apples, man.
They probably regret it now. Probably some long-term shit, leukemia, some cancer, some old long-term shit. Hell yeah, I wouldn't eat that.
I remember because if you think about it, I'm part of where I'm from. It wasn't that far from it. It wasn't
not too far from Chernobyl. That shit was crazy. That's what I knew about. I really don't know other countries' tragedies big like that. So I wouldn't
look. It's not obligation of a country to learn about you.
Exactly.
It's your own interest. It's your own interest. That's it. It's in your own interest. If you interested in stuff, you will learn about other cultures.
Exactly.
Nobody's obligating you to learn about their cultures. You know what I'm saying? Like. I swear, man, Kaz from Never Fall pissed me off. Like,
what did he say?
What did you do again, Alex?
I was commenting on him. I was trolling him in the chat because he makes fun of Chelsea and stuff, and I troll him back. And when he said, "You better not come back if you lose to whatever," and we lost, and he's like, "Oh my word! But when United lost, he's like, "Give only 5 minutes." On the stream, and I commented super chat saying like, look, all United gets is 5 minutes of debate, but Chelsea gets 30 or something, 45 minutes argument how Chelsea should, and your team ain't far away from. But I misspelled something, so he come after me saying, "Oh, Alex, at least I know how to do that. You've been in the US for 20 years and you still don't know how to speak English."
Ooh.
And I was like. But I was not there. I was in look. I know I got that trigger that I wanted. I don't think he's that guy. But, it actually kind of got me because that's one thing that I actually still get triggered about when people saying like, "Oh, you use, English." Like, look, no matter how long you've been, I speak fine. It's the grammar because grammar is stupid in English. You don't say shit the way you write. It's one of the stupidest. It's very stupid.
Very stupid.
And for me, like, and I messaged Super Chat back and said, first of all, I speak 5 languages.
We all live rent-free in their heads, man. It's always us.
Anyway,
so I don't think your mic's plugged in, mate.
No, remember what I teach you how to turn your mic volume up?
It's always us, man.
It's not on, bro.
Exactly. Go to settings. Go to settings.
It's everyone said.
Fatou, stop chewing on the cable, bro. Stop chewing on the cable.
I did not chew the cable. Well, how about that?
Yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck is that? Yo.
What?
Yeah, Cass was just rattled, and I touched him, so that's why I'm not getting really pissed. But it kind of got me a little bit. You're like, yeah, I know I've been 20 years in the States. English is fine. It's nothing. By the way, when I first came,
I have some friends, mothers who've been here 30 years, and they don't speak a lick of English. It's still
I actually know a lot of Spanish guys, man. They really struggle.
They don't give a fuck. They ain't trying to learn no English. They don't care.
Listen,
like you don't speak Spanish, I'm still gonna speak to you in Spanish, man. I don't give a fuck.
I speak money. My money pays my bills. What else do I need to speak?
Fuck, I need to speak, man.
I'm not part of those people. If you come to the US, you have to learn English in the first 5 months.
That's what I said, Daniel. That's not me. I've been here
25
years.
No.
Look. 25 years. I don't bother nobody. That's me. I hear.
Me no plot.
Why you trying to put
Me no black, me Dominican.
Dominican, that you black like you black like this. I'm not black like that.
I know black.
Look, I do want people that especially like immigrate, like full immigrant citizenship. You have to respect the country you're in. You have to at least learn a little bit.
If you plan on living there, yeah.
You have to learn at least how to communicate. It's not because like, oh, I don't. It's just because you respect the country you're in.
You can't expect them to adjust to you. Yeah. Agree. 100% agree.
But yeah, it was a bit triggered me. Like I was like, whoa. But look, I still like Kaz. I just trolled him, and I think I got him, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, big up to Kaz, man. All love.
Who are you talking to, Fatura? I'm always confused, bro.
Kai, I was thinking the same shit. Like, what is he saying? What he saying?
I think he said big up to Kaz. I think I heard big up.
I'm gonna take this off, man.
Fix the mic, man.
No, it's remember I taught you how to go on settings, click on settings, and go to audio. And there's a box that says automatically volume.
Yeah,
bro.
Turn off
And when you click on it, it will give you you can control your volume.
Yeah.
Fatur just thought the cable was chocolate, bro, and start chewing on it, man. That's why I stopped
to say,
working.
Kai,
it's much better now.
There we go.
There we go, man.
His
cord. Again, can somebody explain me what's the empty vessel is, Rodrigo, please? Empty vessel. Definition of empty vessel.
It's spelled ALEX. That's
I don't need the spelling of it. I need the explanation, definition of it.
You need it.
Yes, you said, Alex, you empty vessel. I want to know what that empty vessel means because I seriously don't. Please tell me.
You have internet? Go on Google, my friend.
No, I'm not Googling stuff. You know what's funny about this? Because I think those people that have have sayings comes up like a great saying.
Oh no. I
and
know
he used those great sayings, like, oh my god, I finally can use one. I finally can.
There was a little Google search on it.
I mean, it's easy. Isn't an empty barrel makes the most noise?
Yeah,
those with the least wisdom or knowledge are always the most talkative.
The most loudest people are the dumbest.
Also known as ignorant people.
Oh, that's what you meant. Hold that.
Also known as ignorant.
That's what I meant, and that was related to the Balak debate because you ranted so much on the Balak debate. And
it wasn't a debate. It wasn't a debate. I still stand by it.
Yeah, you called him shit.
Everybody that went for it, like Darko, like, by the way, that troll over here went and tagged everybody he knows to get the recognition on the Twitter. Like, oh, did you hear that? Did you hear what he said? That? Oh,
I have Rodrigo on mute, bro. I don't see what he said.
I tried to call him out. Who the fuck are you to try to call me out? Mraz, blade. And then when I actually talk to proper chills, like people say, proper chills. When I explain, no. When you going, what I was trying to say is, at Chelsea, he was never the toppest one. Because when I ask you, build me the midfield three, you will not put him in it. You will not.
That doesn't mean he's shit.
Who are we talking about?
The reason why I said he's shit is because he triggered me.
No, Balak goes.
But he was not. He was one of the biggest losers because he lost most finals that he won. He lost finals of the Champions League. He lost final of the World Cup. He lost final. Oh my word, man! He lost a lot.
That's the reason I say you're an empty vessel. That is why.
And you hold that, and I'll still tell you. By the way, I'm not talking about his whole career. I was only talking about Chelsea.
But he was good at Chelsea, bro.
Yeah, he was good at Chelsea.
1 year.
He's the reason he won the Premier League. No, he was good at Chelsea other seasons too.
No, he's not. Okay, first of all.
2008, when we went to the Champions League final and lost to United, he was very good in that season.
Wow.
2000
even in the Champions League, he was good as well. Man.
Yeah, 2010 as well. When we won the league.
His fault. Terry decided to slide and play fucking.
The one that we won the Premier League. Yes, he was great.
The one I'm talking about is the one where we finished second on 84 points, and then United won the league with 86. I remember that one specific game.
Is that the first season?
No, that was second season.
Yes, totally agree, Gal. Totally agree. That was my only point with the whole John Terry thing. Don't
Bro,
cry.
honestly,
People get
like
paid
the way
for it.
some Chelsea fans move, I would charge them for autographs too, bro. Some of them are
Oh,
annoying as
how
fuck, bro.
dare John Terry charge people for autographs and appearances?
Hey,
Man,
I'm not.
everybody.
Hey, come on, man.
Well, because he's not a player anymore.
Who cares?
When he
Yeah, he
used
needs
to
to make
play,
money.
he didn't charge then.
Man, just go
Like,
to Stamford Bridge and wait for him after the
honestly,
game, man.
Just get your bag. Just get
honestly,
your bag.
honestly,
By the way-
honestly, think about it for a second, yeah? If somebody like Fatul comes at you, yeah, and he's like, Terry, can I have autograph, please? I would fucking charge him
Exactly,
money too,
Galib.
bro. I would charge him money too.
Yeah, the game is the game. Charge it.
Yeah, he has to make money,
By the
bro.
way, most of the people do it who retire, by most of them charging.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And also,
so I don't get
he
why
has-
people are getting
understand
sued
why.
by JT for it.
Bro, but
I
I'm
only
not.
heard the
When
title I
people
wanted to talk
retire
about
from
because people
football,
are
they
bitching
charge
about
for there's actually a website. They
Honestly,
not only charge for that,
Cameo.
they actually charge for
Cameo.
saying happy birthday.
Honestly, I'm
Cameo.
tempted. I'm tempted to take the lunch thing,
You know
the
what?
meal
I'm
with
gonna
them.
say
I'm
something
gonna be like, did you really say that to
now.
Anthony? To Anthony, did you really say it? Did you really say it, bro?
So
That's unfair. That's 500
630
just for
quid
that, bro.
total, yeah. Dinner.
I don't think you want to let him know
Hey,
that.
if people are paying for it, then it's a good money hustle from him.
Yeah.
If people are paying for it, it's what
Everybody
it is.
do it. Ask Ronaldinho for first of all, we're not doing it for
Man
the
pay
little
more
kids.
for OnlyFans. Man pay more for dates, and they don't get a shag at the end of the night. Like,
Exactly.
it's what.
Look,
So they
Fatul
might get a
mustache
shag
is still
from
not
Terry at the end of the
connected.
night here, man. You'll never know.
Yeah,
man.
give your wife. You might get a 30% discount. You
He
never know.
said
30%.
niggas in here bitching about paying for a John Terry autograph would pay $20 to kick somebody off the panel.
Bro,
Eat a
I'll pay
dick.
a
There
grand
we go,
for
man. Yeah.
your
You
dinner
see
with
why I'm
him.
not telling anyone what to do with their money?
Exactly.
That's why.
Eat a dick.
That's why.
Let
Bro,
dudes do
I'll
what
pay
you
a grand
want.
to go out with him, man. 100% all day.
It's it's funny that people actually think that
You want your dick sucked from John Terry? Yeah, Max. That
Fair
yeah.
enough. Hey, fair enough, brother.
by the way,
Hey,
they're
man.
way overpaying for that job. For that job, it doesn't cost more than
That
20.
is not fair enough. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
paying
crazy money
100.
talking.
Hey, to get the 100 cent, bro.
That's
No,
Well,
man.
hold on, Lewis, can you
You don't need
can
to
you
pay,
hear me?
bro.
Yeah, I
you
can
can
hear
hear
you, bro.
them.
yeah.
Fuzz brain, pay to suck your
Listen,
mom's
man.
pussy. That's what you could do.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you something about something, man.
Find a 20, bitch. Matter of fact,
Calma, tranquilo.
get your fucking card, punch in $20 right now, and kick me off, else you my bitch. If you don't kick me off the panel right now, you my bitch.
Hold that, Fuzz Brain.
Yeah. And me too. Me too. I
You
need
my bitch.
Good old marketing, Lewis.
I don't
Me
know,
too,
man.
me too.
I don't know,
Me
man.
too.
This guy's expecting John Terry to suck his dick for $100.
Go
I don't
get
know
your
if he's
shine
there.
box, you bitch. You
I don't know if he's
bitch.
that guy, man.
You bitch.
Jimmy. Calma, tranquilo,
Like
calma.
fair
You
play, man.
bitch.
Hey, I'll
Oh,
go out with Eva Carnero for £1,000, bro, all day.
Bro, she would not go. She would pay you not to go, bro.
for £1,000, you will pay a woman just to eat the dinner with you for
Just to eat
£1,000?
bro. Jeez.
All right,
all
man,
day.
go get your
Can
shine
do it for
box.
Wait.
You
£1,000
can do it for
for
less,
what?
bro.
Dinner,
Have a
To-
dinner with me,
Say
with
it,
medical
Frank.
director.
Say,
Remember what's her
Jimmy,
name?
I'm your bitch.
Wait.
Hold on, wait.
Eva.
Wait.
Say you my bitch right now.
No, hold on, Jimmy, slow down. What did you do the wrong things? Guys, don't ever in your life pay $1,000 for no girl just to sit in. What are you just sitting for, nigga?
Hey, just sit with your dad, bro.
Yeah, wait,
Hey,
Banter,
you're
was
the
that
dad,
you,
bro.
bro? You say something
What?
on
Don't save these simps. We need simps.
What about for
No,
networking?
no.
Daniel,
You
what about
gotta
for
pay.
networking?
No.
I think
Fuck
there's
networking.
bad
Bro.
Wi-Fi on that empty vessel,
Bro,
man.
you
There's
know-
somebody didn't got the good Wi-Fi settings.
I don't want to
Empty
network.
vessel,
Fuck
bro.
that. I don't want to network. If I pay $1,000, I'm
Yeah,
fucking in the balcony of the hotel raw, nigga. What? What you niggas talking about?
I'm gonna skeet in her face and fart in that bitch face. I need to
No,
fart.
raw, bro, raw.
Jesus
What you talking about?
I'm a skeet then fart. You ain't
I'm gonna regret it the next day. I'm gonna regret it the next day. I'm gonna say, damn. I'm gonna say, yo, why did I do this? Daniel, you fucked up. I want to fuck up the next day. Regret it.
Yo, everyone calm down, bro. What the fuck?
I don't like how Fatur said that shit. I don't like that, man. I don't like that.
Wait,
Bro, you
can
know.
give me $1,000 and say, yo, take this $1,000 and it's the baddest bitch in the world's in that room. I'm gonna be like, let me go to I gotta go to the bathroom. You gonna hear that motherfucking toilet flush? I'm gonna be in there, walk, come out. Oh, yeah, tell that bitch she alright. Get that bitch this $10 bill. Yeah, fuck wrong with you. Now I got 990. I'm out of here.
Jimmy, you know what I just clocked? I bet you like at least 3 of the goals that Fatur know have him saved as Uber Eats, bro. Because that motherfucker, $1,000 for a meal, bro. God damn, bro.
$1,000.
Where are you taking them for $1,000?
Nah, I tell you, you wildin', bro. You wildin'. I don't like that. Don't say that again, bro.
$1,000 for Eva, bro. God damn, bro.
$1,000.
You can get a bitch less wrinkly for $1,000, man. Many of them.
$1,000, bro.
Yeah.
I said $1,000 only dinner, bro. What are you on about?
Only dinner. That's even worse, bro. That's what's the point?
That's the
Just to look at
point.
her face as you chew, bro.
Wait, who the fuck is getting
Steakhouse dinner. How about
Is
that?
she gonna be eating you?
Bro,
If
you know how
I
much
spend $1,000 and she eating me, then maybe, yeah, maybe. Bring some whipped cream up my ass and let her fucking eat $1,000.
That's $1,000.
Can you imagine if it's a winter, she's in a coat and everything?
£1,000 on the first date.
Let's move.
It's not a date. Date is something different.
It's not a date. He's saying he's gonna pay her to go on a date for $1,000
to have dinner with her, bro.
I said what?
Bro, this
Yeah,
is see.
I respect it. Yeah, you're gonna need to
See,
keep your head on that,
Fatur is the reason why I support bullying.
Nah, Fatur getting me tight, man. Fatur getting me tight.
Sometimes, bro.
I ain't tight, man. I ain't tight.
Fatur, Ziyad,
Fatur, you get me tight, bro.
Vessel, they deserve to be bullied.
Like if Fatur get bullied, listen to this, yeah. Listen to this. Why? You know, if Fatur was bullied more, he would think every time we say, okay, I got bullied. Maybe I said something that I should have said. Maybe I made a mistake.
Declare.
I need to fix up my life,
bro.
Declare. First of all, declare. There is a whole TV show in the United States called 90 Days Fiancé.
I love that show.
Oh, yeah,
Alex, have you seen Big Ed? Alex, have you seen Big Ed? Motherfucker looks like a penguin, bro. He's built like a penguin.
Bro, it be the brokest guys on that show.
Oh my word!
That show, man. That should be.
That show is hilarious, bro. Did you see? Did you see that old lady who went to Nigeria? Did you see the old lady who went to Nigeria?
Yeah, man.
What about the guy that went to Ukraine?
Oh man,
Ukraine. She didn't even like it.
I don't
Bro,
watch
you
the
should.
shows. I just see the real on reels and
Michael, that's his name. That's his name, Michael. The most nicest guy, bro. He just flipped. He's like, this bitch is crazy.
Listen, Michael was trying to get that green card. He said, nah, man. Fuck
He was like, it's not worth it, bro.
He made him not want to come to the US no more. He wouldn't do anything.
Daniel, would you pay that price? Like, do you see that? Oh my word, man. Oh,
it's not worth it, bro.
I ain't gonna listen, man.
There you go. There you go.
If that was my choice, it's like, oh, either I work hard and make it in my country, or I gotta marry this girl to come to the US. I'm making it in my country, bro. I'm making it in my country. I gotta do something.
Bro, if I fuck that woman, my dick will just walk away, bro. My dick just never comes back, bro.
I'm gonna work harder than I ever have from that moment on, bro. I'm gonna make it. Don't worry.
Oh my God!
Remember the other guy, that the girl from Brazil, the girl from Brazil that beat him up.
Yeah.
The girl from Brazil and the guy from Las Vegas.
The funniest one is Big Ed though, because that motherfucker has like a 6'4" confidence, bro. Oh my days.
Man said $970.
He's like, your breath stinks. I'm like, bro, she's taller than you. Yeah, that's the guy, bro.
No. The funniest ones are the guys who go to Brazil or these kind of countries to find a wife and they get robbed.
Yes. And he put that cover on his neck.
And they get robbed. It's the funniest shit, bro. I'm like, you're in the middle of Medellin in Colombia. What do you think was going to happen to you? They're making videos, yo. I just got robbed in Colombia. I'm never coming back. What do you want me to do, bro?
Did you see when Paul ran into the forest and his girl got robbed?
Bro, I got robbed, bro. So.
Oh my days, bro! He ran into the forest because he wanted to tell her he has he has a felony, and his felony is like the most lame ass felony, bro. He basically faked his house burning or something for insurance, and he just ran to the forest after he said that, bro. Yeah, insurance fraud. And the way
Lewis looks like Madsen, Al looks like Eden Hazard, Jimmy looks like Jackson, Fatur doesn't look like any of our Chelsea players.
Yes, I did. Stop lying, man.
Fatur looks like a Pumba.
Belarus.
Fatur and Ziyad are like Timon and Pumba, bro.
Timon and Pumba.
With a picture.
Yeah, big up, John. We'll try and figure out. So, what football player do you think each of the panel looks like?
I don't look like
Like
no
I said,
fuck.
I look like Eden Hazard. I look like Eden Hazard.
Eden Hazard after 100 hot dogs, bro. You Eden Hazard, man.
I didn't say when.
Eden Hazard down.
Nah, man, give me Torres, bro. Give me Torres.
You look like Torres.
Torres.
Yeah,
You say Torres.
Like, man.
Fernando Torres.
Nah, I can see it. Big up for Trent. I can see it, bro.
Shut up. Why you?
Wait, y'all can't see it?
You're like Kagawa after he retired, bro. Shut the fuck up, man.
Nah, that's messed up.
You're like Jack.
Nah.
Why is it
don't
messed
do
up?
that.
He's the only
Don't do
Asian
that,
that
bro.
we know.
Yo, Lewis, yo.
Nah. Somebody said he looks like Yossi Benayoun. Nah, don't say that, bro. Come on.
Hold on, Daniel. Let me ask you. If I will ask you who you look like, and I'll ask the random white guy, was that gonna be fine?
Listen, if I need the confidence, yeah, just say yeah, bro. Yeah, you look like him.
Oh, do I look like I'm gonna give Fatur
I'm not
confidence?
telling him you look like Torres, bro. Fuck
Give
that,
you some
man.
confidence, bro. For sure, you look like Torres, bro. You look like Torres.
Respectfully, Fatur has been lied to too much in his
Oh,
life. Bro. That's why
I
he's
know
like
which. I know which one.
Instead of retired Mount. Why do
I know which one. Fatur looks like a retard Torres. You know?
No.
Right, that was against United.
Yo, Palmer's playing in the fucking
Oh, you didn't know what Torres I was talking about. There's a Torres that walks into bodega down the street, bro. That nigga. That's my man. Alex Torres, man. Big up to him. That's what we look like. Fernando Torres, you crazy?
Every Puerto Rican kid, yeah.
Fernando? Get out of here, man. Come on, stop playing.
Listen, Kyle looks like Jose Fonte. I kinda see it.
Rodrigo looks like Lakaka. Rodrigo looks like Lakaka.
Really?
I don't know what Rodrigo looks like.
Yeah, you do. You have a round face and triangle head.
Triangle head.
Yeah, I can low-key see the Mount and Alex one. I can low-key see that.
Yeah, I think Alex. Yeah, I think
Fuck out of here, Alex.
Guy looking like Jose Font. I won't lie, just googled that. I kind of see that too. Ex-Southampton guy for anyone who's.
I think Daniel looks like Mikel. Or be Mikel. I'm not saying
No, actually,
never.
Yeah.
Don't play with me like that.
I can see it. I can see it.
Obi Mikel doesn't have a beard, bro. Come on, stop playing.
What?
Obi Mikel does have a beard now. You see the picture?
It's cool. Listen, man. I've seen Obi Mikel's work in Nigeria, bro. I'm cool with that. I've seen his work.
Does not look like Demba, but Jimmy looks like Jimmy. Actually looks like a Jimmy. Looks more the Demba is like a big guy. Jimmy doesn't look like a.
He looks
like Ramirez before he grew his hair out.
I do. Somebody told me before about Jody Morris.
You see when Ramirez grew his hair out? I said, what?
Somebody told me before that I look like a Jody Morris. Before.
I see Jody
You
Morris.
do look like Jody Morris.
Somebody told me that before. Actually.
Before the drugs, I've got that a couple of times. And I grow my facial hair out a bit too much.
But I swear, if Rodrigo will turn his camera on, you will see Lukaku.
I'm not
Now you do look like Lukaku.
No, he does. Remember that when he turned the camera in the car?
Yeah.
He does look like his Lukaku.
Like God. No, that's funny.
Fuck me, man.
Yeah, I'll give Jimmy looks like Ramirez. Jimmy, yeah.
That's what I said, though. That's what I said.
Yeah, somebody said
Ramirez. Yeah. Jimmy does look like.
I'm trying to think who Ziyad looks like.
I think it's the Philip.
We don't have no virgins on our team, so I don't think
Ziyad looks like the third one from Chocolate Factory, bro. I told you, man. I swear to God, man. Go look.
Oh, Ben Hayoum. That's who he looks like.
Tal Ben Haim, no fucking hell.
The fuck?
That dopey cut.
Yo, Palmer.
Well, Palmer's
He's playing in the 8. What's going on, bro?
when is the game kicking off?
Man, it's 40 minutes in, bro.
Yeah, looks like Fabio Vieira.
He's at 5.
Yeah, that's actually yeah. I can see that.
Fabio Vieira with no facial hair. I kind
I'm
of
about
see
to
it.
say Ziyad ain't got a fucking whisker, bro. I don't know where y'all get that from.
Wait, Ziyad doesn't have facial hair?
No,
It's called shaving, bro. Have you ever heard of shaving?
that's haram.
That's haram, bro. You're supposed to grow
No, it's not.
birds in your beard, bro. That's the rules, man.
Kyle looks
Kyle
slightly
reminds
like
you of Giroud
Broja.
for some
Yeah,
reason.
you
A
do
little bit.
look like a
A
B
little
Tech. Look like Gerard. Nah.
What? Who's mentions Chilwell, bro?
Gerard.
Sometimes people watching from the beginning.
Chelsea
I
Mike is a
did
little
that.
bit
I
disrespectful,
did that.
bro.
I made the comment. I didn't realize I watched stream from the beginning.
Yeah,
I
but why do
wasn't
you leave
live,
chat? Why do you leave
and
chat,
that.
bro?
But
Chelsea
if you're not,
Mark,
you're
hit live,
on the wrong.
bro. Hit the live button.
Oh, I know who Kyle looks like. You will not believe Johnny Minerals.
Oh
That's
shit.
disgusting, bro. Stop it, bro.
No way, no way.
Put a picture. Put a
Wait.
picture.
What hat
Stop
on?
it,
Have you
bro.
got a hat?
Oh shit. You
I don't have a hat, bro.
If he puts a
I have a
hat on,
hairline,
yeah, he
bro.
does. If he
Give me
puts a hat
hairline. I don't
on,
need a
He does.
Hair.
He does, man. I swear he
Hey, if you have a
let's have it
Stony
right.
Island,
Let's
hold
have it
on, hold on.
right.
If you have a
does. You know
Stony
who
Island
Rodrigo
hat,
looks like?
I might be able to see
Rodrigo.
it,
You
bro.
know who
I ain't gonna
Rodrigo
lie.
looks like?
No,
You ain't
no,
got a
no.
hat? Put a hat on.
What's his name? Gucci Dan.
Make sure it's Stony Island, though. It has to be a
He
Stony
looks
Island.
like a Gucci Dan.
Who the fuck is Gucci
Who the
Dan?
fuck is Gucci
Pick up the
Dan?
minerals. That's my
You don't
nigga.
remember Daniel, the guy, the Raz, now CFC Raz.
Nah,
He's
fuck you
he's
guys.
the-
Fuck you. I look like
Fuck
Kante,
yeah.
bro. Stop it, man. I look like Kante.
The hills have eyes, man. Chill,
I
man.
swear
Yo,
Kyle
wow.
looks like a Minerals, man.
No, no.
He does, with a hat on, he does.
Let's have it right, bro.
Does,
Let's
he
have it right.
does. He does. His thick beard, because Kyle looks more like a Middle Eastern, not Middle Eastern.
Gucci Dan
I thought Kyle was Russian for the first time. When I first time met him, I
Gucci
thought Kyle was
on that
Russian or Eastern European.
Like, yo, where you get all that Gucci from, man? I'm like, yeah.
My grandma was Eastern European.
Shiny.
This is Gucci. This is Gucci, mate. This is Gucci.
Goatee.
I remember when he came with the Gucci. Oh, that was so funny, man. Yo, what's that, man?
Nah, I look like Jody Morris.
Who remember Fatur tried to grow a beard?
Yeah, Morris. I can't forget Morris.
Jody Morris.
Fatur tried to grow a beard
Not
and he
the
looked like
first
a
time people
fisherman.
told me.
All
The
them,
good
all
old
them
days, bro.
G's on his Gucci was different sizes.
Oh, one Leeds fan, Victoria.
Yeah.
She said on the space that my hairline looks like what's his name? Senegalese that went to Bayern Munich. What's his name? And now
Mane.
Come on.
Mane. No. That's a violation.
I was like,
She
what?
cooking. Yeah, she cooking with that.
Nah, she tried to violate you. Nah, that's not
Yeah,
cool.
she did. She did.
Vicky, that's
I
a
was there
howler.
person when she said that shit. I
Much
was
love,
like,
John. We love
I don't like that.
that was funny.
No. It's funny, but it doesn't apply. Like my hairline is not that like.
She
I
was
cannot
gonna
even
play.
pull it, man.
Felino, footballer. Bro, I'll do FIFA 21.
What happened?
Nonny, man, you shoot like a bitch. This guy needs to do
I think
some
I'm darker
shooting
than him,
drills, man.
What the fuck is that logo, man? What does the logo have in your Jimmy Valentine, whatever your name is? What is that logo, bro? That looks satanic, man. I'm not gonna lie, man.
What
These
is
not
that?
need to practice their shooting, man. What the fuck is that?
Oh,
What is that logo, man?
Nah, that's some
That's like the
Kinetic
female
thing.
thing, no?
No, that's like
Nah, it's a
French.
kinetic. It's a kinetic thing, I think.
No, it's not. Medic thing is this snake. Goes
No, it
around.
looks like
Kinetic.
Oh.
need to grow the facial
Yeah,
hair
he said
out.
kinetic.
I thought you
Egypt
were
and
saying
shit.
this.
Yeah,
Like,
Chloe, we been got him on the
you
ear
see the
max.
snake that goes around. I thought
No. It's like, you know how like
Yeah.
some people just put the symbols on themselves because they want to be cool and shit. Like they don't know what it is.
Gotta be
Oh, it's
different.
It's a prince.
Hold on, wait. I can't let him get away with
Okay,
this.
where's it?
Wait. Louis, go to your fucking Twitter. Look at the before and after, people. Y'all gotta see this shit. Put the before and after up. Kai, you're gonna be fucking proud. Put the picture up on your Twitter. I was scrolling down like, yo, you used to be fucking Mr. Puniverse over here. Put the picture up.
Wait,
man.
which one am I putting up?
You put a fucking before
Oh,
and after.
my one. All right.
Yeah,
cool,
yours, you fucking prick. Yours.
My bad.
Feroz brain.
Oh!
Alex is still a janitor. What?
1-0 England. 1-0 England. Paul Mark.
You use the lightning for your advantage, but I'm proud of you, bro.
Yo, Ziyad, are you ready?
Hey, Lewis, you look better in the first picture.
Hold on, Ziyad.
Yo, Cole Palmer assist, bro.
Ziyad, are you ready for the fight?
You need to
I
change your
think you
shirt,
look
though,
better
Lewis. You
in the
can't just
first
wear
picture
the
than in
same
the
size,
second.
Oh
bro.
shit, the game is
You're
on.
gonna be torn up, bro.
Bro, it's 40 minutes in.
You need to
Jimmy,
bulk
man.
a little bit more.
I'm missing the game. That's
Nah,
Yeah,
horrific.
Cole
you need
Palmer
to cut,
assist.
cut,
Cole
man.
Palmer assist. Cocaine.
Hey,
Cole
start
Palmer.
training. Start training, Ziad, man.
Yeah,
You gonna
that's
get
how you gotta
your
get, bro. You young.
start training, bro.
young.
Feroz, you wanna be?
What are
You
you
wanna
talking
be? You
about,
wanna
bro?
take a timeout or something, Feroz?
You gonna get knocked out. She's arms, bro. You gonna get knocked out, bro. Go to the gym. Go work out.
That's
You
not
don't know if I
basket.
go gym or not.
That's a
You don't
light.
know that.
That's
Nah, I know you don't go
illusion.
gym.
No, you don't know that.
That's an optical illusion called.
Ziad, you
When last
sound
you
like
went to gym?
you never done sport
It's
When last you went to
activity.
gym?
Hold on, wait. Ziad, listen. You can't be on these fucking platforms talking shit. Because when somebody step to you,
What did I say, bro? What did I say?
They might just hate your face, your voice.
I'll fucking headbutt them, bro. Who are you talking? I didn't say shit.
You see all them
And
threats
you will
Lewis
get
got?
concussion.
What threats? No one's threatened
He
me.
ready for the threats now.
What are you talking about? No one threatened me.
Don't worry, it's coming.
No one can threaten me.
It's
Not
coming.
real
I'm
life, at
threatened.
least.
I'm threatened.
Not
When I
in real
catch
life.
you,
Not in real life, at least. They can talk on the internet.
Yo, what
That's fine.
channel is the game on in England?
Nah, not gonna lie,
I think
Ziad.
it's on
I snap you
YouTube or
by
some
too,
shit,
bro.
bro. I don't know where I found it, bro.
I think it's a channel 4. Channel 4.
No, it's not on Channel 4 in UK. I don't know. I just found it on
It
YouTube.
is a channel
It's
4
on
in
YouTube.
UK.
What channel? What YouTube channel?
Let me find out because I just found it on the website. I can put it in the
I'm
private chat.
speeding to watch some football. My Giants.
Yo,
got-
so you wait for YouTube?
Cole Palmer thing you got.
It's the official England YouTube channel.
Yeah, official England YouTube.
UK
That's
only.
the one.
What game? What game are you
Who they
talking about?
playing?
England under 21s versus Luxembourg.
Oh, under
I'll put,
21.
I don't care, man.
I'll put
I
it
don't
in the
care.
chat for anyone who wants it.
No.
Yeah.
Under
Cocaine
21.
Cole Palmer
Yeah.
got an assist. He's playing
You
number
and
8.
Tido Doku, you can go hold hands and watch the
No,
game.
he's playing number 8,
Okay,
bro. He's
together,
playing
bro.
number 8.
With a bottle of lotion and some tissues.
Fatul
He's playing number
keyword,
8, man. Respect
bottle of
him.
lotion.
Okay, I found it.
Yeah. Cocaine Cole Palmer assist.
England under 21.
About to be half time, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they've been going on for a minute. Fair
I mean,
enough.
I tell you that.
I'll have the second half on for later, but
What do you think of Anthony now? United lost another winger.
Yo, this shit is bananas.
Bro, they gotta stop uppercutting bitches, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Man, I
Like,
tell you that. Like,
they
what's
gotta
wrong with
stop,
these
man.
emotional ass men? Keep your hands off these fucking women.
Hey, low key though, it's a blessing in disguise because that guy's ass, man. He is terrible.
Yeah, they can
Who
get
are they gonna play on the wing?
No, Daniel.
Listen,
It's not.
I know you guys talk about Noni and Mudryk and Anthony and
Sancho,
all is fine, bro.
Sancho is not getting in no matter what. That's the problem for
No,
them.
forget Sancho. Listen, forget Sancho.
Sancho today, so there might be a
Forget
difference.
Sancho. You can play that Palestri kid or you can play whoever. Anthony is a bad player.
Yes, he's trash. He's trash.
I thought people overhype because I didn't
He
watch
actually
Manchester
did
United
well
much.
with Arsenal though. He did
And
well.
people overhype how bad the
He
player is.
wasn't that bad.
So when you watch him, and it's like we were complaining about our guys making the final pass. He's not even getting there a lot of times to the final pass.
Bro,
He ain't even
he
getting there.
dribbles in slow motion, man.
Yeah,
He
but the
dribbles in slow
problem is
motion in
with
real life.
ours, they don't hold the ball. They don't hold the ball sometimes.
Bro, he loses the ball as much as
Yeah, I
ours,
know,
bro.
but
He
I'm
loses
talking
it like
about last
15
game,
times.
he hold on to the ball pretty well,
Oh
actually.
yeah. Don't get me wrong. There were games where Havertz will have a good game in every area.
Yeah.
That don't matter. Most of the time, Anthony is a terrible Brazilian, bro. He's not Brazilian. Fuck that.
I'm surprised that they actually bought him. Seriously.
Yeah, it's because most of Ten Hag signings have been suspicious, man. He brought all of the Dutch players from the league, and none of them really worked
It's just
out.
everyone. Who
Maybe
he's
Martinez is
played
pretty good.
before or wanted at Ajax.
Man, fuck them, man.
He's not
Keep
trash.
digging your own grave, though.
Who we play next?
Alex, you rate him. Alex, you still rate Ten Hag?
Let's see.
Man. Yeah, half time.
We can beat Bournemouth. Easily.
Hopefully.
We
Hopefully.
can. It all just depends
Don't
on how
jinx
we
it,
sell.
Danny. Don't jinx it, bro.
But if Billings has listen, man, Billings better not have his one game every year against us.
Yes,
Everybody
I
has
rate
a good game
Ten
against
Hag.
us, bro.
I don't rate his scouting, but Man United has no same scouting system that Chelsea does. For me, as the manager, he did better when he did not buy his players.
How is that striker they got? Is he playing good? I haven't really watched him.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh,
Yeah.
remember Kudus? Everybody. Did somebody just made a comment? All the players, the Dutch players, but we want Kudus, right?
No, I said that he bought, but Martinez has been good. Martinez, whatever the fuck his name
For
is.
the for the style of play, Martinez is good. He's not
He's been
fitting
great.
Chelsea
For
style.
United. Yeah, he's been great. He's a good player. I like him.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He's a good player.
He's a proper cunt. He's like if Terry was
proper, yo.
Argentina.
I like that. He's a fucking bulldog. Like you could tell he's always been the smaller guy. Brightman told you can't do this, you can't do that. Okay, you motherfucker, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
Are you talking about? Listen. I don't know. We'll see how he plays out. But whoever that fake Holland kid is,
that I was talking about. Yeah.
Oh,
has he not played yet?
He's a unit though. He's massive.
18 minutes and he impressed me. 18 minutes, he impressed me.
Yo,
I didn't know he was that physical, bro.
Physical. Did not know.
I didn't listen. I was expecting some bullshit Italian. I thought he was gonna be trash. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I was hoping, but he looked. When I saw him moving around, I said, "Oh shit, they might have got one." Bro.
To be fair, the way he moved that Brazilian statue, impressive.
How old is he? 20?
Yeah, 19.
19.
Yeah, he's 19.
He's
a unit.
He's a big kid, man.
By
the way, he also a fast one. He's fairly fast for that unit.
No, he's physically like Holland. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I thought, maybe the comparisons he can't finish like Holland.
He's turning 21 in February. He's turning 21 in February.
Okay, yeah, it could be.
Okay, he's 20.
But yeah. That's someone we're dealing with Havertz. This is the opposite. Like
Exactly. But 18 minutes for the United, and I'm impressed. I didn't realize that how he is. But it's a long way to be a complete player for this league.
To prove everyone.
I've never seen the VAR during a cricket match. Football need to be ashamed of themselves. Everybody else get instant replay right except England football.
Yeah.
That's a good.
They rejected the semi-automatic VR that was used in the World Cup. The Premier League rejected that because that would make the game fairer.
That shit is
Champions League still using it. Champions
League. Right now, I'm looking at it. I don't even like cricket. I don't even understand it. But I'm watching the replay, and I understood that shit. I got the volume down just from the fucking video, just from the shit alone. I'm like, okay, I understood what happened there. This shit don't make no sense, bro. Like, I can't believe they got the worst fucking refs, man.
I do have a reservation about that Amrabat. Is everybody's hype on Amrabat? Like I've not watched him, but the World Cup. I've never heard of his name before the World Cup. I seriously like everybody.
Listen, I think he's massively overhyped, but
overhyped.
I think he's overhyped, bro. I think people are gassing.
I've never heard of his name before the World Cup.
He's not doing shit in Manchester United, bro. He ain't doing shit there, bro. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
He's gonna do well. He's
not doing shit there, bro. Amrabat.
Oh, Arabat, yeah. He's a little bit.
I just don't know.
My thing is, he's a good player, but he's not. Like people are talking about him like, oh, he's gonna change, but he ain't changing shit.
Yeah, I heard of Enzo because Enzo played in the Champions League. I saw how Benfica playing. Yeah. So I heard about Enzo.
Chelsea wanted him for the World Cup as well. I don't know why these people are chatting shit.
But also watched a lot of River Plate games 2 years ago.
Because United problems, they can't keep the ball. They can't build up. So
United problem is everything on the pitch, bro. From the defense to the attack. Ship shit out, man.
I still disagree with. I still Slavosly is not that. I still don't think.
Suck my dick then.
You don't have one.
Hey, I
can show you.
Yeah,
Ziad is very.
Please don't. No, please don't.
What do you say?
Come on.
What do you say, Daniel?
No, you gotta slow down, bro.
Hold on, what, bro? I don't know you and Jimmy making assumptions. I haven't said one word.
Yeah, you did. You said you want me to show you.
Yeah, Jimmy, bro. You're saying you need to be in the chat.
You need to stop showing your dick to random people on camera, bro. What is this?
Yeah, it's haram, man. I don't know.
Why you say you want me to show you,
bro? Yeah, why are you offering people?
What?
Yo, you been listening to Chelsea White?
Fuck out of here.
No,
bro, I'm not saying I'm not rating. I'm saying the sample is too small.
Yeah. Yo, redneck, that's crazy. That's crazy. Come on.
Yeah, that is crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
What?
What do you mean? I don't want to repeat it.
Oh, you're saying what the way I said it? You're not actually. Yeah. Okay.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
I just did like it's 4 games. I know Slabaslai play well.
Explain
4
good. That's what I'm
games.
saying. It's 4 games,
Yeah,
but chill out.
Chill
Well,
out.
we ain't scared of Sloboslala, man.
He's a good player.
Yeah. I saw him against
care about
Chelsea.
They played 4 games and they playing bad. It's like let's give them 10. Let's give them 10 games. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
you know what someone told me yesterday? Someone told me that Bellingham is the next Lampard.
Lampard?
Yo, the way he's
everybody's the next Lampard.
that motherfucker's a scoring midfielder, bro.
He might
Nah,
listen.
allow it, man. All these
Everyone's
fucking-
always been the left.
Hold on. There hasn't been any midfielder consistently score 20 for that many years. If he can do it, big up to him. But that's
Especially in England, man.
that's a tough act. He can do it easier in Spain. I think it's easier for him to do that.
He can do it in Spain. Not doing it in England, man.
Because he didn't even do. Did he do that in Dortmund? He didn't, right? Like in Bundesliga.
Nah, he scored
that
like
many goals, man.
And that will be.
I think the most goals he scored was like 8 or something. You know what I mean? Like, we're talking 16. We're talking 16, 15, 18 goals, 20 goals a year. I don't know if he can do that.
It's all competitions this year for fucking Real Madrid, man. He's a goal scoring machine right now.
He's gonna score 20 this year, you think?
Yo,
no chance.
I don't think so.
This year?
Yeah.
He's gonna score between 15 and 20, I think.
I think, but you remember last year.
Wait, they don't have a striker. They have to. Somebody has to. That's why he's playing that high because they don't have a striker.
No, facts. But remember last year, Valverde started on this kind of run. He had like 8 goals.
Better than this, wasn't it?
He had like 8 goals in like 5 games, and then he slowed the fuck down because
to the 10 goals.
now we gonna game plan for you. Right now, you're new in Spain. Nobody's really planning for you. Don't know what you can do.
He got 8 goals last year in 31
Look,
games.
They gonna figure you out.
Every defender adjust. In the beginning, it's because unknown scenario.
Yeah, they don't know who you are.
Exactly. Then
He's on
defense
fire,
start to
right?
adjust, man. It's this is why it's hard to become the sustained goal scorer. This is why people, when they're gonna bring Lampard, they better bring it because the conversation with Lampard, it's a different kind of level of conversation.
Listen, people call me delusional, but that's the reason why I put Lampard where I put him. In my head, like there's no, because nobody has been able to do that. Some midfielders will score 20. Some midfielders will score 15 in one season. The next season they score 0. Right? Or the next season they score 1.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's like
his
20. Come on, bro.
Assists did not drop either. Assists don't drop either.
Bro, 20 and 16.
That's what I'm saying. It's a madness.
I'm
People
telling you,
even
that guy is overrated, man.
20 and 18. Twice.
Who's overrated, bro?
Crazy.
Lampard or Bellingham?
Bellingham.
They all hate Bellingham.
Nothing should be overrated. He just plays the first time and the highest stage. Let him play.
Yeah.
I don't think he's better than Enzo.
Plus, this comparison to Lampard, they always start at the beginning of the season. If you notice, they never at the end. That's why it's.
People call him generation.
Yeah. Even the Bruno comparison, they've stopped that now.
Exactly. Even De Bruyne compared to Lampard is such a weak point because even De Bruyne is not even Lampard. It's the planet. He should be talking about like other ones. Like for example, what's his name?
Plus, Lampard was more of an 8. What's his name? Is more of an attacking mid.
Look, there's. I just think people like the flares of the player versus the stability of the player. You see what I'm
they
saying?
like the aesthetics of how he moves and how he dribbles.
Yeah. No, because like my thing is, I can understand that if it's a hypothetical, right? If it's like hypothetically, if this player develops, this is what happens with them versus this guy. That's fine. We can do that all day. But I watched him play against those technical players. We watched him play against the greatest midfield of all time several times and competed with them and beat them. Yeah. You know what I mean? He played against Iniesta and Xavi. He played against, Zinedine Zidane and, in 04. He played against Deco. He played against all of these guys. During his prime, he was top. You know what I mean? In all those years. So that's different than like, Lampard's qualities. How would he play against Iniesta? No, I don't need to imagine it. I saw it.
This is the hypocrisy of on the people when we go and then compare players versus players. When you telling them that he's better than this and this and this, they're saying, yeah, but this one does this, this. And I'm like, who is your, like, for example, with the same situation, like, I'll bring it. Is Balak, for example.
No.
Is Balak, for example, Balak, let's manage his career. Early 2000s to late 2000s, right? That's his prime, right? Prime of Balak, early 2000 to late 2000s. That's prime Balak. Let's say that. If you think about this as about, I'm not trying to troll or anything. Like, let's pick your best midfield. Let's go 4-3-3. Your best midfield and the best substitutions for that midfield.
For Chelsea?
Not for Chelsea. For the whole. For the whole. You see what I'm saying? So let's right. If you're gonna build the midfield with best three with early 2000s to late 2000s of the midfield, let's see who use your 6 best midfield of that time.
Oh, that's.
And I don't need. Listen, we can just. A lot of it, like it's like when we have the center back argument, right? And then I remember recently I was on Twitter and someone was like, "Yo," I was like, "Yo, Terry." To me, it's like it's Maldini at the top, and then Terry and these guys like right under him. They said Terry over Nesta. I said, when do you think Nesta was playing? Do you think he was playing in the 80s or something? You do understand? He was playing the exact same time.
Either Maldini is in the 90s.
It was the left back.
No, I'm saying you do understand that these guys were playing the exact same time Terry was when Terry was winning best defender in the world at 23 and 24 and 25. No, they won. Nesta was 27. Terry won it at 23, 24.
Yeah.
Nesta wasn't. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, people think these guys were washed when he was doing all this. No. They weren't washed. They were still there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's hard to do it because they're not running against the same time period with their full careers. Half of the career in the 90s, half in the 2000s.
100%. But you're still in your prime. Like, if you were 33, like when Mudryk and these guys started really popping, like Lampard was 35, 36. Like he was already cooked.
Yeah.
That's different than if I'm 23 and you're 27. You're still in your prime. You're 28. You're in your prime. Like
3 years difference. Yes, I can see it.
Yeah. So if I'm better than you and I'm 24 and you're 27, how in the hell are you all time better than me?
I see what you're saying.
And I'm winning all the awards. You know what I'm saying? This is a Chelsea player in the early 2000s who has the most you wait for the defender of the year. All, like, every single record a defender can have in Europe, Terry has it.
I agree. That's why I wanted like people saying that, oh, he's a world class. I question the world class position of you, because if you're not putting him with his best years, you're not putting him in starting 11 or substitution 3. How he can be world class?
Oh, you mean in Balak's?
Yeah,
Balak's top years from early 2000s. So let's say like from like 99 to 2009.
Yeah.
He was at least for 5-6 years. He was definitely in that starting lineup. 100%.
Then again, that period of time, there was so many midfielders.
Okay, let's do this.
Like, it was literally him.
Was he better than Enzo? Not Enzo. Xavi and Iniesta.
Who?
Back then, he was 100% better than Xavi. 100%.
Iniesta.
Yes.
Iniesta. Yeah. Nah.
You said during that time. First of all, Iniesta is not in his era. Iniesta was like 18 when he was 30, or like 19 when he was 30, right? Because when he signed for Chelsea, after he signed for Chelsea, that's when Iniesta started playing for Barcelona. You know what I mean? He was off the bench then. He was young.
Yeah,
Xavi was kind of in his era. This is why I look at Xavi was 24.
Older than Iniesta, is he?
Yes, Xavi's old. Yeah, he's old.
Xavi's way old. He's like 5 years old.
But I'm saying.
So but he was way better than Xavi when he was in his prime, and Xavi was what, 23, 24, 20, all the way to 28. Xavi was the best.
You go to if you look at Germany, that generation from that early 2000 to late 2000, he was the best midfielder in Germany.
Yes, I
Only
agree with
one
He
that.
was the best player.
Yes, he was best player in that team. Yes, I agree with you. That's not my question.
No.
Again,
Even
that's not
even
the
when he was
question.
even when he was at Chelsea, he's one of the best midfielders in the league, hands down,
Okay,
easily.
okay. At Chelsea,
No, no,
and
no. What I'm saying,
In the
Alex,
Premier
Alex,
League.
I get what you're trying to ask. But what I'm saying is this: is during that time, the best what like Zizou, I genuinely feel like Zizou was the best, and then it was like I think you can have an argument for Ballack too, bro. Right after that, right after that.
Yeah.
And you see, I don't think he's better than Iniesta. I don't think he's better than
Iniesta is
Xavi.
not his era.
Why?
What do you
When
mean?
back
Why?
different, yeah.
You remember
Not Iniesta,
Mourinho's?
Iniesta.
Wait, you remember Mourinho's scouting report about Iniesta, right? At that point, Iniesta was 20 years old. So if he's 20 years old and Ballack is like 28, how are they in the same
Iniesta
era?
literally played in Barcelona against Ballack, and they both.
Of course, he played against Ballack, but Ballack was 33 and he was like 23.
No, Ballack was. Oh yeah, Ballack. Yeah, that's another
Ballack,
thing.
Ballack left Chelsea when he was 32 years old. Ballack left Chelsea when he was 32 years old.
And
He
he
was
know
at
what I'm
Chelsea
saying,
for
Alex?
4 seasons.
30,
Right.
and he came when he
4
was
seasons.
30.
No, he didn't. He came when he was
29.
28,
28,
29.
yeah.
He came in 2006. Ballack was born.
I'm looking at it right now, bro. He came to Chelsea when he was 28, turning 29.
Yeah, basically he was
I'm
29.
looking at transfer market right now.
29.
Yeah,
He was
28, turning
29.
29.
And he played
Yeah,
for.
basically he was 29. But
Yeah.
the reality is like he and Iniesta aren't the same. Like Iniesta, Xavi is in the same era as like to me. I put him in the same era as Lampard and all these guys. Iniesta I don't because he was way younger than them, and he had more years of his prime when they were already out of their prime. You know what I'm saying? Like Mudryk too. The same thing.
Okay. Would you? Who else? Okay, let's have a. Who else is the midfield back then? What about what's his name? Real Madrid. What's his name?
Madrid.
What's his name before when he was playing? Freaking.
What country is from?
Kaká? Who are you talking about?
Yeah, Kaká. Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know
But
when Ballack was at Chelsea.
Kaká's reign from like 05 to 08. It wasn't even really 05 to 08. It was like 2 years. Really.
Yeah.
But
That he
I'm saying like still, it's that the time. It doesn't matter if he started 2001. It doesn't have to be
but Ballack
all
is
10
better.
years.
Longevity wise, Ballack is better.
longevity wise, I think Ballack is better.
Yeah, it's better than him.
Yeah, but that's not
exceptional
like
season. I'll give you that.
No, you see, this is what I'm saying.
No, but you said from early 2000s.
No, I'm saying from early 2000 to 2010. Pick the midfielders from that era. I didn't say they have to play. They have to be all in 10 years.
Alex, you know why you're wrong? Because Germany consider Ballack their best ever midfielder.
I don't care what Germany considered.
No, but if he is world class in his country as one of the best in his national team, that means he's world class, bro. Also, he is Bayer Leverkusen player of all time best player. They give him that award.
My problem.
Best player of all time, man. You can't say he's not world class because he simply is, bro.
Because for me, I actually agree with you on the longevity. He's been best midfielder in the longevity position, but he never was for a specific, like how you say it.
Hold on. Let me see if he has a European midfielder of the year real quick. Let me just check.
He has a lot of them, man.
Oh, you're talking about in the team, or you're talking about
I'm talking about not in the team. I'm talking about overall.
Yeah, he was in the FIFA team of the year.
I'm pretty sure he has a no. I'm saying midfielder of the year. Hold on, let me. Yeah, of course I knew he had it.
Bro,
I knew he had one.
2002.
Of course he had one.
Amazing, bro.
02 was the best midfielder in the world.
Yeah.
What
He
flaw?
won that.
Alex, can you name me a flaw in Ballack's game? Name me something like a mistake in his game. Yeah, name one flaw in his game. He's physically strong, very good passer, very good touch, very good shooter.
He's not. He can shoot. He's not too.
He can't shoot.
No,
he can.
He can.
Okay. Cool.
He both.
But
He's both footed. Actually, he can shoot with both feet. Not as accurate with that one, but he can shoot with both feet. He's really good in the air. My thing with Ballack, he's not as techy, but otherwise.
That is not true. That is not true, bro. I'm sorry. Ballack was extremely technical, bro. He was very, very good on the ball. Man.
Nah, he was just more so.
I'm talking about in tight spaces. He has not. No, he's not. He
Yes,
uses
no,
his
but he
body
didn't need to be.
hold
He didn't need to be
just
because he was physical.
to hold the ball. That's the difference.
But you don't need to be that technical if you're physical
Yes,
as well.
way position of he playing. The only thing I said, that's the only thing I said, that the Balak I don't rate, it's that. But rest of them, he's quality midfielder.
No. Okay, here's my problem with you using that against him.
Use the conversation with Chelsea career when we had the argument with this, because I agree with you.
No, but here's my problem. Here's my problem with you using that against him. How are you using that against him when he was able to combine, like he never lost the ball because of his physicality and he was technical enough, right?
Yeah, it's enough. That's my point.
No, I disagree. I think it was very technical.
But if you say yo, this player is more technical than him, then I'll ask you, are they more physical than him then?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Some people use
So it's a balance.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying he uses the physicality to accommodate for the technicality to hold on the ball. Sometimes the technical players can hold the ball better because of technical. You see what I'm saying?
No, but I think it's more so the fact that he was 6'2".
And he was very technically gifted for a 6'2", for a guy who's 6'2" as well.
Fabregas.
No, I disagree that he wasn't technical. For me, it was like very, very good technical.
Of course, he was. No, to me, he was definitely technical. He's not like
he was very technical.
Obviously, he's not.
Not in
he's not like
level, but he was very technically gifted, man.
Listen, man.
Bro, Danny, he has 3 German male footballer of the year. 3.
My thing is this: just think of it this way: who's better, Balak or Cruz? That's why I know what you like.
Conversation.
It's still Balak. Like Balak is better.
100%.
Pirlo. Who's better? Xavi. Who's better? What's his name?
Xavi not better, bro. I'm sorry.
He's not better.
Well, I think Xavi is better, but it's again
Xavi is not better.
Personal opinions. At the end of the day, I'm not.
Lewis, can you pull up Balak individual awards? Can you pull up his individual awards?
I do not rate individual awards on the team sport. I don't care about
why.
that.
Why? But we're talking about the individual players.
All I'm saying is this: you are giving Xavi the benefit of playing with the greatest team ever at the end of his career. Not that he wasn't great.
This guy was good at Leverkusen, bro. He was literally carrying Leverkusen.
But when he was in his prime and Balak was in his prime as well, you wasn't nowhere to be found. Where were you then? When Barcelona was still winning Champions League at that time, they won it in 2006. You were on the bench. So I'm looking like, what's going on?
And I'm looking at 2007, and he's on the bench.
Who was on the bench?
Who was on the bench, bro?
Balak was not on the bench. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying look, you said that if Balak played versus Xavi in 2006, Balak is on the Balak is playing, and I used it. The different one said like if it's 2007, Balak is going to be on the bench.
No.
Nah, bro. Listen,
bro. Balak was something. Balak was fucking amazing, man.
Balak was great.
Insane to me, bro.
I'm just saying there's
first of all, great. He's generational midfielder, bro. He's literally a German player of the year for 3 years in a row, bro.
I agree.
He's amazing.
I actually the reason why I brought up because I actually think that this is my view of generational. When the player retires and you see him consistently. And that's how I rate generation.
But Alex, you talk about his prime. In his prime, he was Leverkusen.
Yo,
like,
these comments are so funny. These comments are so funny.
So Daniel, how many generational, let's say, midfielders do you think there are right now?
Bro, but he's a generational midfielder for
I'm
Germany.
gonna give you Juju like that are right now playing.
Mudryk.
Apart from the older guys, I mean, like Mudryk
right now generational.
I'll say Mudryk and Cruz, right?
Yeah, Cruz, yeah.
Okay, no, I'm talking about that's like players towards the end of career. What about the younger ones?
None of them.
This is the problem. You cannot say generational when he's freaking just came out of puberty.
Well, I mean,
none of these guys. No, you could if they already show it.
That's literally what they do.
But none of these guys have shown that they're generational.
You kids do. You put the labels on them from the beginning. And
that people say Trent is generational.
Who?
That's what people. Like, for example, Trent.
Trent?
Yeah.
How is he gonna be generational if he didn't play for generation yet?
Listen, mate. I'm just giving you what this is what's given right now. Trent,
don't
Reece
care what
James,
other people do.
Bellingham,
You answer
Enzo,
for your own thing.
Reece
You answer for your
James,
own
Trent,
thing.
Bellingham, Enzo. All these players are known as generational talents.
You see, you the one that talk to those people. That's what exactly saying who you are.
No, there's people. No, there's people that I don't talk to that see
You
it.
argument with those people. You have argument with those people. I don't.
So Alex, if you go tweet right now, is Bellingham generational? You don't think people will say yes?
Yeah, but he's a kid though. His
stupidity of
career is
you.
not over, so
I
you
will
can't
never
do that.
do this in the first
over.
No, but they call it. That's what they do. It's their
But
problem.
they're retards then. If their career is not over, how can you do that, bro?
When they call it generational in terms of what they can reach. They're one of the best upcoming midfielders. Like they will be one of the best.
But that's a generational talent though. It's not generational player though, because he didn't finish his career though, so you can't have that conversation.
Yeah.
When people say that Lampard is a generational midfielder, it's because people already seen everything that he has to offer and his career is over, and now we judge on it.
It's Hazard
right?
generation. Hazard.
Yeah.
Hazard has some generational ability in him. Yeah, he was always remembered for Belgium, what he did. Like his ability for Belgium doesn't come around. Yeah, but Danish Maldini, calling someone a generational talent is different from being a generational player, man. Talent is different from the actual player.
Come on, Kai. I was talking about when I'm naming these young players. Of course, I'm talking about generational talent. No one's gonna call a 21-year-old generational player. We're talking about generational talent. If you thought we're talking about 21-year-olds being generational, then I'm sorry.
Bringing this thing up, man.
That's your fault. You interpret it like that.
Bro, but look at Balak's awards, man. That guy, man.
I don't rate none of them. I always said individual award and team sport is the most overrated and asking for trouble all the time. That's it.
They give it to you because you're the best, man.
Thank you, Danish.
If you have like a UEFA midfielder of the year, man, that's
is Jorginho is the first best.
Would Adam Lallana ever win fucking winger of the year? No, he wasn't.
Jorginho won third in Ballon d'Or.
I'm losing brain cells.
But he didn't win midfielder.
He won the player of the year. Was it? He had some kind of titular statue.
The UEFA player of the year.
Can you look at the name of that? But he didn't win midfielder of the year though.
How do you win Italy? That's how you know it was Pierre. Midfielder of the year was who?
That was N'Golo.
N'Golo, who we know is an all-time center mid. Only the all-timers get that fucking award, bro. Big up Ballack. Back to that.
Ballack is I can consider more Ballack as a generation because we're literally talking about him from 2000 to 2010. I can see that. That's the good argument.
Yeah.
He is.
No, Ballack is generational.
Yeah, I agree. Daniel, I agree, man.
The 2002 season for me, he's one of the best from a midfielder. That 2002 season he had.
Yeah, bro. Leverkusen fans were literally crying when he left to Bayern Munich, bro. That's how good of a player he is, man. So they're selling club.
That my conversation with again, it's a two separate conversation. For Chelsea, I can name you all. When you said he's one of the Chelsea's best midfielders.
Yep.
For me, it wasn't. He only played good for 1 year. He was injured the first year for half a season, and then his knees give up after the 2010 season, and that's it. And my biggest conversation with Ballack,
he was a Chelsea. He was Chelsea 4 seasons though, bro.
He came to us too late. That was my biggest thing.
No, he still was. He was arguably
I'm gonna ask you the best midfielder.
Hold on. I'll say this. Just quickly, right? I think he came at the right time because he was never going to be number one at Chelsea. We had Lampard, so he played second fiddle very, very well.
He did,
but he was meant to.
Did he do better for Chelsea than or Fabregas did for Chelsea?
Yes, 100%. And I love Fabregas. Fabregas is like my second.
Maybe about this. No, actually, I would say because of what we were doing in the Champions League.
Yeah.
He definitely did more.
It's a personal
because Fabregas and these guys, they didn't do shit in the Champions League. Fabregas, Hazard, they didn't do nothing in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Plus, can I name you
one? We would get into semifinals every year.
Can I name you something though? You said he was only injured the second season, but he still played 18 games, bro. First season he played 26. Third season he played 29 games, and last season he played 32 games.
We were in every competition. It's not the Premier League. Premier League is 38 games. Champions League games.
No, I'm
League
talking
Cup
only about
games.
the Premier League, my bro. I'm talking only about the Premier League.
Okay.
Only about the Premier League. Yes.
Again.
26 appearances in the Premier League alone, then 18 in the second season. Third season he had 29 appearances, and third season he had 32. So he still had a lot of minutes, man. That's like the only time he barely played was in the second season of the Premier League, and it's still 18 appearances, which is still a lot. That's like more than half the season.
18 is not a lot.
Yeah, but overall, Daniel, overall in the season he played 29 games. He played 29 games still that season. So it's we're not acting like he.
On my personal, for Chelsea's best midfield, he's not getting in.
No, for me,
I mean, he does.
easily. For me, Kante, Lampard,
you.
Ballack. That's it. That's a winning midfield, bro.
Listen, I can hear you for him not starting because we
Kante,
really have
Lampard,
so many
Ballack.
great.
Who plays as a defensive midfielder?
Yeah, you need Makaleli in that. Makaleli, Kante, Lampard. That's
you see what I'm saying? It's like putting
I don't know.
11
Ballack can make it
Hazards
happen,
on the
bro.
team.
Ballack can happily come off the bench for me, but like that's my midfield.
No, I would put Ballack.
Yeah, but everybody in front of him is an all-timer as well. So like, why we acting? It's okay. I mean, that doesn't mean he's not an all-timer or had great moments for us.
For
The
me,
people who are in there are player of the years, right?
And Lampard.
Yeah,
So Alex, you said Essien had more of a legacy than Ballack at Chelsea. Essien, Marco Essien.
No
way. No way, man.
I think they have similar. Actually, you know what? Maybe yes. Change my mind.
I was waiting for somebody to literally.
Maybe yes, because Essien had a player of the year season for us, where he was the best player in our team. Remember that? You know that
06 or 07, he was playing everywhere.
06 or 07, he was
right back everywhere.
Hey,
I like Essien, but no.
And we could have remember we could have won the double with a bomb as our manager.
Look again. This is my three: Makaleli,
not a bomb,
Fabregas, and Lampard. Those are for me the best three midfielders Chelsea had.
Essien is 40, man. How did you make Essien 56, bro?
Fabregas wasn't better than Conte. I don't know how you're doing that, but
because I'm building a midfield. I'm not building a base.
Damn,
no, it's just listen. These guys aren't actually going to play a game, bro. It's just you pull whoever's the best, you just put them in there. It's like we're not trying to actually play an actual game with these guys. If you based on what they've done for Chelsea and their ability, Conte's in there, Lampard is in there. He's number one, obviously, and then you have maybe a conversation about Makaleli or Ballack.
Not a conversation.
That's a conversation.
Okay, let me ask you: who's better for Chelsea, Ramirez or Ballack?
Stop it.
Ballack.
Stop it. Don't even.
Ramirez or Ballack? No, I'm not talking about how good the player is.
Ballack
easily. Don't even. Ramirez was a rotational player for most of the time.
This is when you lose the when you lose it. I'm not asking on the personal how good I'm saying who for Chelsea was. This is when you're missing my point of the whole thing of argument. As the player for Chelsea, who did better for Chelsea?
Ballack. Now you reach it.
Ramirez has a Premier League.
Ramirez won more trophies.
I think I'm not comparing who's better player, Ramirez or Ballack. I'm saying who's better midfielder for
Ballack
Chelsea.
would have had Champions League too if Terry
If we're
didn't
talking
decide to
about
start as well,
ability, though, it is still Ballack. If we're talking on achievements at the club, it might be Ramirez.
That's my point.
Ballack.
That's my point of Ballack conversation. With it's not about one who's better player.
Oh, what a
who's
goal!
Better for Chelsea.
So it's for you. It's based on achievements.
Of course it is.
Ballack.
That's why I brought up the conversation of Ballack.
The part you
also
played.
doesn't define the way the player is played because
the
I feel
part you played in that achievement matters too. No.
Let me think.
Yeah.
You could say technically that
Cole Palmer goal.
No.
No,
I'm trying to think of the right.
Ballack was like, come on, you're disrespecting Ballack now, man.
And I asked that same question. I asked Darko. I asked what's his name, Tobes, and they're like, "You playing dirty? That's not fair." But they all picked the midfielder, not the Ballack, because it's.
But that's up to them. That's their own thing. But no,
apparently Cole Palmer scored a banger.
You're missing the question. The question was never how Ballack good as a midfielder. The question is, with the Ballack at Chelsea. Yep.
So look at Ballack here. Look at 2010
Let me see
season.
the
Has
score,
Ramirez
Palmer.
ever had a season like that? In the
He never
individual
did, bro.
like that for
Oh,
Chelsea.
my word.
Ramirez
Not the
was
player.
He did.
can-
No, hold on. 11-12 was similar, bro. 11-12 was crazy for Ramirez.
Oh, great hit. Wait, have I monetized?
Remember, he was
this?
He was
I haven't
players player of the
monetized.
year.
11-12. What
monetization
Ramirez?
seems like a-
Yes, the Champions
11-12,
League winner
Ramirez was
Ramirez.
player. Ramirez was players player of the year in that year. Mata was player of the year. He was
Hey,
players
you
player.
man, have a look at this Cole Palmer goal just now.
By the way, his finishing is underrated, man.
Oh, Cole Palmer.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think he's a really good finisher.
Good finish. I'll see if I can get a replay up. I haven't monetized this stream, so fuck it. I'll play the goal. I don't care.
Wait, they demonetized you for the youth games?
Well,
as well?
it's on YouTube. It's on
I haven't
YouTube though.
monetized it.
Yes,
so
on
it
YouTube.
don't
I don't think they will, bro.
You can play YouTube music on the YouTube channel. It's the same thing, is it?
No, but that's probably game footage, isn't it? It's just about
Yeah,
the
yeah,
clip.
yeah.
But it's free, no? They're not even. It's not.
Again,
I
you
think
see
it's
what I'm
only
saying?
trademark.
With
It's not
Ramirez,
free, yeah.
That's my conversation. Is the for Chelsea midfield like a Ballack for Chelsea? That's why I'm saying he didn't do for the ability that he had for the
I
3
think you're being
years
unfair,
that he
bro.
was
No,
there.
no. It's not about ability. It's about the role. Everybody,
and also-
all those midfielders,
Did we not
all
say
those
Mount
midfielders.
over Ballack then with that understanding? Because Mount's won more.
But Mount
Yeah,
never won.
No,
he hasn't
again,
won
it's
more.
the same. It's again. Mount did not win the Premier League, did he?
No,
He won a
he haven't
Champions
won
League.
Yeah, but Ballack didn't win the Champions League.
Won
Yeah,
a
I know.
World
But
Cup,
Ballack
Super
won the
Cup.
3 FA Cups.
True.
Was it free? Yes, it was free. Actually,
It was 3
Yes,
FA
it was.
Cups.
No. Back to the hold on. Back to the Ballack and Ramirez thing. Ballack and Ramirez played the same role in that they were the second guy to Lampard, right?
Yeah.
In Ballack playing his role, I think he did it more consistently and better than Ramirez when Ramirez played next to Lampard. I think Ramirez was playing outside of himself in that 11-12 season. Like he was on a crazy run, and that's why we cashed in when we did because we
That's
knew
not the
like
only one. Compare Ramirez versus Ballack here, and when we won the Premier League with Ramirez.
Yeah,
He didn't play much.
He didn't play much, and that's what we basically scored him in January, right?
Matic, yeah, it was Matic and Fabregas.
Yeah,
he was
Ramirez didn't really play that season.
He didn't really play. We saw him in January
Yeah.
to China. Yeah.
Well, Ballack was bossing
Matic
fucking
then,
mid.
it was
I think you remember the season before. The
season before, but we didn't win.
That-
But he was monster.
Ballack was bossing midfielders in that season.
Yeah, he was good in that
He was
season.
bossing midfielders, bro. He literally bullied that Liverpool midfield by himself, man, when we played them, bro.
But not just that season. The
Those
season
years,
prior.
Why
You guys remember the season prior under Avram Grant?
at Liverpool? Why you
that's
compare Liverpool?
That's
No,
Ballack.
but they had good midfield still.
Who?
Good season
Liverpool.
at Chelsea.
They had a good midfield at that time.
Xavi Alonso, Mascherano, Steven
Yeah,
Gerrard.
they had a very good midfield, bro. One of the best in Europe.
I don't know about one of the best in Europe, but they were very good though. Yeah.
Look, again, it's
Why are you trying to undermine a player who's clearly like one of arguably the best midfielder in Germany history, bro? And he was good for us. He's good for 10 years. He's good for us. He was at Chelsea for 4 years. He only had one.
Like I said, it's a
injured season.
personal
One
thing.
bad
It's a
season, yeah.
personal thing. At Chelsea, he did not impress me like other midfielders did. That's it.
No,
I
don't
actually
know, man.
enjoyed Ramirez's spell more than I enjoyed Ballack's spell, even though I rated. You know how much I rated?
That is mad to me, man, because Ramirez barely played for us
This-
most of
you
the
see
season,
this?
bro.
And you, remember you told me that I didn't watch the thing? By the way, I actually watched Ballack live. What I can tell you, you didn't. You see that?
You watched him live, yet you well, you can buy it off the internet.
People
You
can
buy it
have
off the
a
internet, bro.
preference. People can have a preference.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. But I feel like your preference is because you want to disagree with us. Because a lot of us idolize him.
Lewis, remember I told you about Ballack way before that argument.
Yeah, we had this conversation before that big fallout a week ago or something.
All right,
There
fair
was
enough.
another-
I still
The
disagree
things
with
that
you,
I
man.
said that with you might be a little bit rational when you triggered me when you said you're not a real fan and you've been watching for 2 years.
You call me racist,
That
bro.
was
Fuck you,
triggered.
man.
No, that was the trigger. But I still don't rate him at Chelsea as much as people do.
Nah, I'm biased, man. I love Ballack, man. I can't allow it, man. That's why I freaked out on you, man. because I love
I don't
Balak
give
too
a
much.
flying rats. That's what you did. What you did.
You did. You said you got triggered, so obviously you did care,
Yes,
bro.
I
But I'm
did.
just saying he's a good player, bro. I love Balak, man. For me,
For you.
After Lampard, he's probably my favorite midfielder at Chelsea. Just of
And
how good he was.
after
controlling midfield.
Lampard, for me, the best was Mikel. I love
that's-
Mikel. I
that's
love
mad, but
Mikel.
okay.
For some reason, I don't know. People don't like it, but I love Mikel for some reason because the way he played, he was so like this position, especially in those days. That position wasn't how you say it respected enough. When you have like the whole thing, Regista and all that, when the Mikel was there and do all the dirty work for the midfield, the reason why some of those players had the success up front because they had the wall of Mikel behind them, like literally wall.
Fans used to hate Mikel. Chelsea fans.
Yeah, fans used to hate Mikel when I was watching him. Fans hated Mikel.
Yeah. No, but you could also argue like
No, 100%. But Mikel was never like the number one guy starting for us. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I can never like put him over somebody who started a majority of those games.
Again,
you know what I mean?
Because the point.
He allowed Lampard to do a lot of the shit that Lampard did. That's why I rate him so highly, man.
Nah, he ain't allowed shit. He had to acquiesce.
No.
He had to know what was what, man.
No, but Daniel, he's the reason why Lampard could go that much forward and shoot.
Lampard did it with whoever he played with, though.
Yeah, he didn't care. Yeah.
Because he played with Thiago Mendes his first year.
Yeah, and he
15
did.
goals. So it's like, I hear you.
I can't shit on Balak, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That guy.
No. I just give Balak credit for what he did, but when we start going into he helped him play this way, I'm like,
about Mikel and
they were a good combo together. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
100%.
A lot of arguments early in like early Mikel career when he comes in, when he first started coming in. I used to get a lot of arguments. By the way, I used to have more like I live where a lot more United fans. So the whole situation with Mikel brought up like Kai Havertz Arsenal because Mikel signed for them first, and then we stole them. And the way he played, I always think as a defender. For me, Mikel and Makalele was one of the best because people saying Kante is Kante, but Kante is doing how he reads the game. Mikel was just a freaking bulldozer. He did not. What's that game? Not Game of Thrones. What's that movie when "Ya shall not pass"? And he's
Lord of the Rings.
Lord
of the Rings. That's what
classic. How can you
Mikel
forget
was.
that?
"Ya shall not pass," especially the 2012 victory of the. I actually think he's one of the most important players for that Champions League run that we won in 2012. And wait, what Mikel did is speechless, man. Speechless.
I mean, people had the same curse that they have now. Is when they were seeing certain other quote unquote DMs who were more creative, better at passing in terms of like breaking lines and stuff like that. Like this is when Busquets was coming into his coming into his own. They're like, nah, Mikel just passes the ball side to side. But so they really hated him. They wanted somebody who could do a lot more, which I didn't really get. But now we're back to we just want somebody who can win the ball and not have us losing every single battle.
Yeah. But who do you think is better, Makalele or Kante?
Oh.
Yeah, that's the one that nobody wants. Nobody wants to debate that.
Kante.
That's what I'm saying, Daniel. That's what I'm saying. Remember when Mikel was passes sideways were boring, but then not Iniesta, what's his name, came in on the scene.
Busquets.
The Regista from Barcelona, and all of a sudden there was Busquets, and everybody, oh my God, he's a master.
No, because Busquets was doing what Mikel was doing, but he could also dribble and like pass it forward. So they were like, yo, Mikel. So no. So they would say, yo, Mikel turns like a truck. I remember all the criticisms. He turns like a truck, sideways passing. And again, he was a guy who would have what they used to praise Georgie for 200 passes in a fucking game. Like he used to do that every game.
Yeah.
But he was a rock defensively. So that's all I really cared about. Win the ball, give it to your
Wasn't he
center mid,
originally
right,
a 10?
I don't care.
Players. He
Wasn't
did
Mikel
his
originally a
job.
10 anyway?
Defensively, he was a monster.
Monster, man. God, monster. You know what? Other surprise thing, he never get injured.
Yeah.
But the beauty about him was that defensively he was a monster. He was a good player, all that. But he was also a bench option for us. That means we had better players than him starting every
But
game.
that was
And
the good
Essien, and
progression.
Balak, and like all these guys were playing every game. And now it's like, oh man.
That was the good progression for him. Do you see what I'm saying? But by the way, same thing with what's his name, that Man United player that nobody liked, but all of a sudden, like people saying, "Oh, Regista, who's
You mean
passing?"
Carrick?
Oh, Carrick.
Carrick.
You see what I'm saying? Like all of a sudden, that role became, oh my god, he's that. You see what I'm saying? Like
I'll be real.
Carrick wasn't getting his credit because he was English, bro.
Yeah.
He's always injured.
But he was.
Tweet. I think with Carrick. He is someone I've since gone back and reiterated. I admit, like,
Scott.
I'll just say I think with Carrick, like for you, it should have been him and one other midfielder. He should have been the guaranteed starter, and it should have been one of the other three. I don't care which of the other three, but one of the other three with him.
Listen, man,
Scott, I want to ask you a question.
It's not even
What
one
do
of
you
the
think
other
about
two.
Balak, Scott? What do you think about
The
Balak?
problem, their main problem was number one. They had all these foreign
Ask
fucking
him
managers.
the question I ask. Don't ask him what do you rate Balak. That's not the question was asked.
No, but that's why I want to know from him because I don't know where he rates Balak and how if he likes Balak. Or that's why I'm asking.
Just on this, apparently, according to transfers.com, we've had multiple conversations with Osimhen, who is our number one target for the summer window, and we're leading the race to sign the national
I will
striker.
believe it when
Even
I
though
see it, bro.
we have 3 strikers on a short list for January, but hey,
another 100 million striker.
This is so funny, man.
Well, allegedly, apparently there was a 3-man shortlist of Benjamin Sesko, Ollie Watkins, and Tony in January.
Fucking Watkins.
I'll take Tony. Tony, I'll take Osimhen as well.
I'm not
Tony any day of the
touching
week.
Tony.
All I hear from Villa fans is that Watkins misses hella sitters. So
Yes, he does. When you watch him, I watch a lot of Villa. He's
yeah, steer clear of that. The only reason why we want Watkins is because he has a year left in the summer. That's why.
He's basically Nick Jackson, yeah, obviously with more experience.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
Nick Jackson was more
Take care,
experienced.
Alex.
Shut up, Rodrigo, bro.
Yeah.
Scott,
Well,
you didn't
guys,
answer.
what's
I
your problem with
want to hear Scott's answer.
Oh
bro.
yeah, sorry. Go.
Hey. Is Scott
Go
even
on,
there?
Scott. Oh, he's not there. Where is he?
It's probably working, man. Scott works late.
Yeah, he's probably just on a call quick. I'm going to go through a couple of these super chats quickly. Big up to my guy, Mohammed Welly, saying, hello, Blues fans. Gutted for the Lavia news. Seems we can't catch a break from injuries at the minute. Question, though. Who are the first choice centre-backs at Chelsea when everyone is fit? Cheers.
Fofana, Kobe.
Magic Shield and Silva, I think, for me.
Nah, Fofana and Bandashir, bro.
Yeah.
And then,
I didn't even mind that. Fofana's good.
Yeah, and then Colwell is like.
I want to see
Badiashile.
Badiashile though. Badiashile on the left. And then...
Do you know what?
Once he gets
I feel like now Badiashile is back, Kobe will still play left back. I just got that.
Shut up.
Hey, Rodrigo, man.
Mine as well.
What
Develop him as well, bro.
man?
Oh
Mine
my!
as well.
Listen.
So Buddy is still coming in for then. Silva?
For Silva, for Thiago Silva.
My Pogba says Alex again 0 ball and you are a racist that day. I don't remember Alex ever saying anything racist on the channel.
Really?
I feel like I'd be aware of that, but
I can't even vessel, but I don't remember that.
I don't ever remember Alex saying anything racist. John and Ghost, big up my guys saying Zidane, Ronaldinho, Figo, Seedorf, Ballack better than them. Not Zidane, not
Ronaldinho is 9 that Figo. Oh, come on. That's
big names. They're big names.
Figo, a winger? You talking about wingers?
Yeah, why is Figo in there, to be honest?
He's just naming names. So why is Ronaldinho in there?
They're just
for
I don't
number
think
8.
He's even there, bro. Why
think
Son
only
Fabinho? Just name
Savić
names.
played a similar role.
Yeah, you can make an argument for Cedar, but Cedar was prevalent in the
can I be
90s.
honest? Can I be honest? A lot of these people who are like not rating Balak have a very recency bias, man. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Because if you actually watched them for Chelsea, you'd have a completely different opinion.
I don't get how recency could ruin the look on him, to be honest.
No, because people are also saying like Kante was easily better than Mikelele, and also the same people haven't really watched Mikelele because Mikelele had the fucking position named after him, bro.
Wouldn't say easily. You can make
yeah, but
an
that's what they're saying. That's what I'm saying. Like people are like
even then they were
underrating
both in different roles. Makelele is a sitter, Kante roams. That whole argument that Kante plays DM was always stupid.
Yeah,
he roams too much.
Kante's a CN, maybe you can argue. Kante and a CN. If it's
sorry, what the fuck have I just written back?
Oh yeah. There was a question for you, Scott.
You hear my question, Scott?
No, I'm seeing someone say Ronaldinho was overrated. What fucking football were you watching?
He's literally the one who made dribbling interesting, man. But anyway, I asked, what do you think about Balak? Where do you rate Balak as a player?
I don't remember. The problem that I have is I don't remember Balak that much. I don't remember that much, like, back at that time. Apart from the, like, main people like Lampard and I just don't remember that much. Is the issue I have for these conversations. That's why, like, the conversation earlier about Kante or Makelele, I don't remember Makelele playing. Like, I don't remember what he was like.
Christensen
is Maldini or Christensen.
That's comparing two people. I can compare the same person. Yeah,
exactly.
Lewis.
Silly. Come on, man. Big up Dag saying I'm getting heavy Harry Kane vibes in this convo. Well, in terms of the whole trophies being an argument, I don't care if the player plays well. I don't care if the player plays well. And Balak was always playing well for us. I think his only off season was 06, 07. I think he started slowly in his Chelsea career, but then he kicked on. He was brilliant for us.
Yeah, he played was from 4 seasons. You can have one that you can argue that he could have done better, but that's because of the injuries. So
timing you out. I'll have a look. I'll see who's been timing you out. Bro.
If you're being timed out, you'll
just
probably
before
be
we wrap up. What's you guys' thoughts on the leaked home kit for next season?
It's
ugly as hell. 4 games into the new season, I'm already seeing next season kits.
Bro, they get leaked very early. They get leaked very
but they're
early.
wrong. Like, remember when they leaked that black kit and got us all excited, the black and gold one? And then we got the abomination one with the orange and blue, whatever it was.
No, I like the orange and blue one, man. That one was a good kit.
Of course you do, Zach. Of course you do, Zach.
I'm sorry. Blocked. Oh, I think it was because you were spamming HQ. I think that's why you got timed out.
Yep.
Which, to be honest, I mean, we did say spams is a timeout. So
if you get spammed, there's a reason. You either being a cunt or a spammer. That's it. Nobody removes you for no reason. Like, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, to be fair, the mods were doing their job with that one.
Yeah, like, it doesn't happen.
You see my comment about Lukaku? I did see it. Jeremy, he advised Jeremy Doku not to join us. Which, I mean, if you want to listen to Lukaku for career advice, you're kind of already fucked.
It's not like he made a bad choice, though.
Oh, yeah, he went to Man City. Is what it is, but...
No,
still,
that's
why
early in his career.
To get to that decision?
That was when he was Anderlecht. When he was a kid.
Anderlecht.
No, I think Lukaku was training in Anderlecht for a while this summer.
No. The story is when he was a kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, it was earlier. It was so.
Yeah.
It was before he moved to Rennes.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta take off Lewis. Love, bro.
Take care, man. We're gonna wrap up
Take care,
anyway because I do need to lie down.
Yeah, big up,
I gotta go to the gym, Lewis.
But yeah, who we redirecting to? I think Henry Wright's live. We'll redirect to him. He's with Lee Gunner. So yeah, that should be a really good show. Might watch that myself.
Did Jimmy die? Where did Jimmy?
No, he probably just went off. Cool. Yeah, we're redirecting to Henry Wright. Everyone head over there. Yeah. Tell Lee best of luck with Kai Havertz. I do feel bad for him. He deserves better than Havertz. But yeah, tell him best of luck and enjoy the show. Big up, everybody. Like, subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow for the watch-alongs. France v Germany, England versus Scotland. And yeah, big up, people.